everybody. Welcome to Friday with your fire dragons in the house. How are y'all doing? I think there's a couple people in the chat already waiting, which is great to see. I think I saw Amber. Hope y'all are doing good. I hope this phone is stable enough. I see it wibbling and wobbling there. All right, guys. So last week we were out of commission. Sorry about that. That happens in the world of technology. The my YouTube account would not switch over from my personal account to my Dragon account, and it took a couple days before it would actually start working again. So last week's Fire Dragon Friday, hey Jacqueline, did not happen. So it was fine. I got some good sleep. I've learned not to fight these things too much. If something just isn't working, it's like, all right, I'm just going to go back to bed. It's all right. So everything is good, guys. Hope you have had a wonderful couple weeks here since we had our last live stream. Today is Friday, September 18th, 2020. Lots been happening in the cosmos. Hello, Leslie. Good to see you. Hey, Coco Babe. Good to see you. Yeah, I've missed y'all too. It's weird when you're used to doing a regular, thing every week, and then suddenly your thing doesn't work. I was like, wow, it feels like it's been a while. And so, yes, the new moon started yesterday morning at 7 a.m. So that's a wonderful feeling. Whenever we get started with a new moon, it always has a great new influx of new energy. Starts us out on a 2-week cycle going forward with a lot more progress, momentum building, all of that kind of thing. And we definitely need it because of our good old Mars retrograde, which is traveling on along. Yes, it is. Hey, Kathleen. I have definitely been feeling more sleepy since that Mars retrograde hit. I have been like, oh, I just want to sleep more. So I wasn't fighting too hard last week when my phone and the YouTube wouldn't work to do the live. I was like, I'm just gonna go back to bed. I'm not gonna fight Mars. I'm not gonna fight Mars. Let's get a little spray sage going on in here. And we're gonna go, oh yeah, dragon nap, totally. If you've ever seen the How to Train Your Dragon movies, where the dragon goes to sleep and he puts his tail over his face, curls around, that's totally me. Totally me. Alright, guys, so I hope y'all have been doing well. The world's crazy. You don't need to go over all the things, the reasons the world's gone crazy. Y'all know. Y'all know it. Oh yeah. So, but I hope you're finding a way to carve out your own little pocket of peace and serenity wherever it is that you are, because that's very important right now. Very important to just cultivate that and have that. It's really vital these days. So here is our chart for the day. Woot! Here we go. Lots of little, as Amber says, lots of little planet parties going on. Yes, but our major planet party, of course, right down here. Hi there, Amy. Good to see you. Is we have Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn. Of course, these guys. They just love each other. They they don't want to go away from each other, I'm telling you. But Jupiter is starting to pull ahead of the pack right now because last week, on the 12th, Jupiter did go direct after a 5-month-long retrograde, which is actually a very nice feeling. It is also one of those things that helps to alleviate some of the stress and lack of forward movement that we are getting because of Mars being in retrograde right over here in Aries. Now, just keep in mind, as always, I'm gonna keep honking this horn, probably until the beginning of next year. I'm just gonna keep on mashing that horn because everybody needs to know what's up with that. What's up with this square? So all of our Cappy planets right here. Mars is over here at 27 degrees of Aries. So when Mars is square to especially Saturn, you're going to have a feeling of blockage, a feeling of things not moving forward fast, because Mars is our planet of energy, action, direction, aggression, and forward movement. And so when that energy is in retrograde and it's not, we're not getting the beam down here on Earth, we're not getting the direct connection. Um, well, Leslie, that's why I'm trying to help. Because a lot of people don't understand the charts. So I always throw in a little bit of astrology to try to help people understand it more, because it really is quite interesting and fun once you get into it. Um, so yeah, and I've been doing it over 20 years, so I kind of love it, kind of sort of. um, so yeah, so Mars is our action planet. It rules Aries, and it's in Aries right now, so it's in its own energy. It's in its own sign, but because it's in retrograde until November 14th, it is not moving ahead as fast or as well as it could, right? Because when things are retrograde, that literally means that we are missing the direct line of energy down here on Earth. So when it's going in a square, the square aspect is a 90-degree angle. You see this little red line that's going from Mars over here to Saturn, right? Um, when you have a square, things are more challenged. A square is more pressure, more blockage. Hey there, Colin. Good to see you. Um, and so when it's up against Saturn, Saturn is a planet of inhibition, caution, and being careful and planning things out. And you can imagine how that works when Mars is facing off against Saturn, because Mars wants to go, 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 and Saturn's going, whoa, kid, hold on a second. We gotta think this through before you do that. And that's why I'm going to tell you, up until next year, the beginning of next year, and actually really the first week of March, we are going to be feeling the need to be very patient, very careful. It's like even if we try to make big movements, it's not going to help that much. It's like yeah. I'm not going to stop honking that horn so people understand, because we're in this for a little bit of the long haul. This Mars Saturn square energy isn't really going to go away until March next year entirely. Even after Saturn shifts up into Aquarius, Mars will shift up into Taurus, and Taurus and Aquarius create another square. So it's like, oh, okay, you move, but you don't move. I gotcha. So the sun is here in our later degrees, 26 degrees of Virgo right now. We are in the last days of Virgo. We are getting ready to go into the time of Libra on the 22nd. And when the sun goes into Libra, that does change things up into the autumn equinox. I am planning to do a live stream for the autumn equinox, because I love our seasonal changes. The moon is now in Libra today, after just being in the sign of Virgo yesterday when we had our new moon. And it is conjunct Mercury right now, so this will be a really nice time for our readings today, because Mercury is our planet of communication, the moon is our subconscious. So I guarantee we're going to be getting some good subconscious intuitive messages from Spirit. Venus is in Leo. That is our love planet. It is at 13 degrees, so it's about halfway through Leo. So it's definitely a different sort of energy, and I do like the fact that Venus and Mercury are in connection. Love and communication in our relationships is very highlighted because of that aspect. So, very, very nice. I like the energy that we're moving along in. Even though some of it's a little sleepy, there are some things that are really tired, like that, Mars being in retrograde, but then there's some other things that are really moving forward, such as Jupiter going direct. Jupiter is our planet of good luck and expansion. So when that's moving forward, it's like we can finally start pushing ahead. Even if we're just planning to push ahead, it's all right. It's all right. Put the plans out there. Make the plans. It's a great time for planning. All through this time, the rest of this year, and into the, beginning of next. Good time for planning, and not so much as good of a time for implementing. But go ahead and make the plans. Go ahead and lay the groundwork. go ahead and, you know, think about where you want to go in the future, because that's what will start to really hit once we get into the early, late, you know, very late winter, early springtime next year. Um, you know, astrology is just a very, very helpful guide for any of those who have not really studied astrology or very new to it. You know, to me, it's like, even though I've been doing it a very long time, I always like to try to get back to the basics, because that's the best way for anybody to truly understand the energies of what's flowing and what's going. It's going to help you understand why, you know, maybe this week was so good and last week wasn't so good, and why one year might be tougher than others, or one period of time might be more challenging or more easy. Once you start to understand those planetary influences, it does help you plan. It helps you plan. It helps you understand yourself very deeply, which I think is always, always paramount. Know thyself. That is my big thing. It is. So, guys, I hope you're doing wonderful out there. I hope you have been waiting for our dragon fishbowl time. Yes, so one of our winners from last week, from the 2 weeks ago, she was not able to participate because she is all the way in India. It's a really long stretch for me to send that out, and I've been running an eBay store for 15 years, so there are some countries where a lot of times mail will go missing, so she said don't worry about it. So the tiger eye that was on for the contest last week is now released again, so that one's open for anyone else. And I will say that just be aware, it's like I don't mind sending these out to other locations other than the US, but some countries I've had a terrible time with things going missing or lost or stolen in the mail. So just be aware that if you are somewhere other than the US or Canada, it's always a little dodgy. It's a little bit sketchy on whether or not I'll actually be able to mail them to you. So just be aware, guys. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up in case. So I'm just going to go through some of these names. We got a whole lot of names in here. I know Tilly, Amber, of course. We got Amber in here. We've got, let's see. So today's contest drawing is for the Aventurine. And next week we will do the Tiger Eye. So this week is the Aventurine. Aventurine is a really beautiful green stone. It is wonderful for the heart chakra. I really like it. I like it a lot. So guys, whoever wants to be in here, here's Jacqueline. I know she's part of the group. No, I watch people on YouTube. Well, we appreciate you being here, Leslie. We really do. We are a fun group, I hope, for you. And I hope that you enjoy being here very much, because we do have a good time talking about all of this stuff, and getting into it in both fun ways and in also light ways. Like it's light, but it's deep. It's both. We have a lot of fun in here. So most of these names, I'm just going to keep them in the fishbowl, because I know that, like, these are all good, because I know these folks. Let's see. Lindsay, yes, we know her, absolutely. Silver Star, she's always here too. So I'm going to, okay, Ethereal, I know, is always here. Nancy Riker. Let's see who else. Rihanna, I know her. Hey Yu oh sweetheart, I am so behind on my mailings, but I do have your amethyst bracelet is all wrapped up, ready to go in the mail, my darling. So that will be getting out to you this week. Aw, yay! She was one of our previous bracelet winners. So I've got most of our folks are in here in the fishbowl for the Aventurine. And anybody else that wants to be entered, just go ahead and wave your hand. Metaphorically wave your hand. So yeah, so it's whew, It's been a week, guys. It's been a couple of weeks. I can't believe how long it's already been. Yeah. It's been crazy weather here. Kathleen H. Gotcha. I think I saw that name already. There she is. There was a Kathleen without an H, and so I was like, who is that? Let me go ahead and Amy H. Yes, I did. I'm going to make a special video thanking you. Amy H. is actually Ms. Mindful's daughter or granddaughter. I can't remember which it was. And she is a jewelry maker, and she sent me 2 really beautiful little pieces of jewelry. One was a zoisite with ruby, which I love because I'd actually been thinking a lot about ruby and zoisite. That's her daughter. Okay, yeah. I will definitely be doing that because it was really sweet of you and just really, really nice to get something cool like that. Very, very nice. But if you haven't checked out Ms. Mindful, it's M-I-Z, Ms. Mindful. She has a really cute little channel. She's just starting it out on YouTube. I love the way she talks. She's been at, doing the spiritual life for a long time, and she's just a really cool lady. She has a very soothing voice. I tell her she should be doing guided meditations because, like, you just listen to her, like, tell stories about her life or about, mindfulness and meditation. I'm like, oh, I feel better already. So she's a sweetheart, and her daughter is awesome as well. So I'm gonna make a little video featuring Ms. Mindful and Amy's jewelry, and just give y'all a shout so that maybe hopefully more people will come to your channel and give you more business, because I'm always all about that. Always all about that. All right, guys. Let's see. I'm not sure when I'm gonna pull the name. I almost kind of would like to get more people in the chat before we do that. So let's go ahead. And do some of the reads. Let's do like a couple of these at least, and then we'll see how many people are in our chat. And I will pull the winner, and I think Jacqueline will help me out on getting the timestamp up for when the winner is announced. Oh my goodness, it's been a rainy week here. It was pouring rain like the last 2 days. I wish I could send it all out to the West Coast because they're the ones that really need it. All right, guys, let's go ahead, get our psychic abilities buzzing. Let's turn it all on. Dear angels, guides, guardians, ancestors, anyone's past and loved ones that have messages for them. Anybody that's got, special angels, guardians, whoever they, get a lot of messages and help from, just inviting them all to be here. Anybody who's watching right now or anybody who will be watching in the future. See who comes through. And we are going to do these at random. Oh, it's okay, Jacqueline. We'll work it out. It's no big rush. It's no rush. I can post them later if you can't. So here we go. I have got our zodiac card, so we are going to be pulling our signs at random for today to see who is coming up first. This is going to mostly be about love and romance, relationship energy, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, whatever your particular situation is, take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everyone. I will keep mentioning that. I will keep mentioning that because it will not resonate with everybody. So if it doesn't resonate with your particular sign, like the sun sign, check your moon sign, especially your Venus sign. Sometimes the Venus signs will come through even more for you. Like me, I'm a Capricorn, but my Venus is in Pisces. So whatever your Venus sign particularly, you might resonate even more with that one when it comes to being a love reading. And you can check your rising, your moon. If you have a oh, thank you, Denise. Much love to the Ramblin' Nation. Love Mike. He's a great guy. He has sent over so many of his awesome folks to hang out with my awesome folks. So I really appreciate him and appreciate y'all coming over. I love it. It's really fantastic. Um, all right, so keeping all that in mind, y'all, and of course, if you have someone in your life, and this plays out more from the other person's perspective, that's not surprising, because it is energy, it is fluid, and it can play out vice versa. All right, so dear spirit, dear angels, dear guides, and dad. I always call out my dad because he's one of my big spirit supporters. Let's see who we got. Let's see who we got today. Sagittarius is coming to town. All right, Sagittarius is always coming to town. I mean, Sagittarius really is the Santa Claus energy. Ghost of Christmas present. Very, very high vibration, enthusiasm, and joy, and parties. Parties, yes. All right, Sagittarius, let's get you a keyword. Ooh, Mr. Dragon is flipping out. Hello, Mr. Dragon. He just wants to say hi. Hello. Yeah, that's the dragon talk. All right. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. Let's get you a keyword on this spread to start your session out. It's going to be for love and romance, whether you are single, coupled, or in separation, guys. Let's see what we have got for Sagittarius. Keyword of the week. Transformation. So Sagittarius, this is a week of you transforming, your relationships transforming, some things changing, some things renewing. Again, this is very subjective to your personal situation. Transformation for some people could mean ending a difficult relationship. For some people, it means taking a relationship to the next level. Having something that's existing start to come into a rebirth cycle where maybe you thought everything was just dead and gone, but then it all comes back full circle. So very, very powerful energy there, Sagittarius. Ooh, and so, Jupiter is moving along finally direct, and that is your ruling planet. So now, you're in a definite progression of forward movement. So let's get some tarot on this. Let's see what we've got for our Sagittarians. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Wow, Power Week for Sagittarius. Look at this. So right in the center, we have the Hermit card. This may be your present energy right now of really doing some healing, some soul searching. This is Virgo energy. We're in this last couple degrees of Virgo this week, so this is right in line with the current energy that you're experiencing. And I'm going to say, Sagittarius, even though the Hermit is a Virgo card, I have always felt a Sagittarian connection with it, because I do see Sagittarius as very much this, wandering seeker of the truth, right? Looking for the truth, holding that star in that lantern and seeking what is really guiding them, what is really important for them. And Sagittarius, you can be a little bit of a loner. You really can. And so, that's part of that hermit energy. Sometimes Sagittarius is that pioneer that has to go out and, find the new uncharted ground and, make those discoveries and see what's new out there. And so you very much embody, to me, the energy of the Hermit, even though that's a Virgo card technically. So let's get a clarifier on top of that Hermit. Look at that, King of Swords. Ooh, Saggy. So I think right now you are so much about clarifying your mind, clearing your vision, getting very clear about what it is you truly want, desire, and feel is right for you. And that King of Swords, it's very Aquarian energy, can also be Libra, Gemini, but it's so strong about making good decisions and about cutting things out of your life. You're just not really willing to put up with any nonsense. This is like that no nonsense king, for real. So, you know, it's like you're really very focused on what's healthiest and best for you. And you're not going to play around with people that are going to get in the way of that. So no matter what the relationship is, no matter how much you might like them or love them or care for them, you're like, I got to do what's good for me. And that's the center that's guiding you right now. Immediate past, we have this Temperance card, which is your own energy. It's very funny to me. I've always had this thing with the Hermit card and the Temperance card. Temperance is Sag, but it feels a little bit Virgo. And Hermit is the Virgo card. It feels a little bit Sag, right? Because this, to me, it's like this is the Sagittarian card, but to me it has that Virgo energy because it's that, you know, it's that angel, it's that purity of intention, right? Balanced with the red. The red is the passion, the desire, the forward motion. Purity of intent is symbolized by the white. That's why we have that balance of the white and the red. But this is about moderation. It's about balance. It's about coming from a place of strength. This is a powerful thing for you because this is your own energy, Sagittarius. So you're coming from a place of greater balance, which has probably led to that Hermit energy, really. It's kind of like, well, I need to get in a good place. I need to be grounded, balanced about my emotions as well as my practical side. Temperance is also about taking the challenges of life and turning them into strengths instead of weaknesses. So you're coming from a big place of changing things up in your love life. It's like you're no longer willing to accept anything less than what you know is right and good for you. Look at that with the Ace of Wands on top of Temperance, guys. So I know this is like you standing strong in your power. Wands is fire energy, Sag, so you are also in your own power with this. Oh, with this blend up, it's amazing. So to me, this is like you really making that firm decision of saying, you know what? I'm standing strong in my power. I know what I want. I want brand new beginnings. I want fresh new energy. I want clarity. I want truth. And look at your outcome this week is the freaking star, Sagittarius, the Aquarius energy. You may be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. Or they may have that in their chart, but overall, because of the King of Swords and the Star, we're getting a lot of Aquarian energy. So it could be a lot of liberation, could be a lot of emotional freedom, you know, where you finally feel like, whew, I went to the next level. I got out of, you know, this sort of long, dark night of the soul, right? That's definitely what it feels like. It's a leveling up. This is a powerful week. All three of the first cards that came out were major arcanas. Very strong there. Yes, because, ooh, yes, Saggy, you've been in that Five of Pentacles for a minute, yes, yes. So you are definitely, hi there, Kim Mac, good to see you. I think you probably been following me, but I have not seen you in a live before, so welcome, thank you for joining. But that Five of Pentacles is that feeling of being left out in the cold, not being included, cut off from source, cut off from your soulmate, cut off from that divine connection, whatever that is for you. So, to me, that star is rising above this and recognizing that you don't have to be in that feeling anymore. It's like, go around the door, Sag. Don't stay out in the cold there because the lights are on inside. All you got to do is go find that key because you already have it to get in. See, so Seven of Swords, like I said, I got that feeling. Hey, Lindsay, good to see you. I got that feeling very, very strongly that you are really like putting your foot down with people like this. Seven of Swords, you know, the sketchy, the sneaky, the dishonesty, right? The people that are not able or capable of being forthright with you. That's why you're getting Ace of Wands, King of Swords, all that. That's just like, no. I will not put up with anybody being dishonest or not being truthful with me. I really, it's like funny before I even saw that card. I was like, get a feeling that Sag is like, no more funny business. No more playing around with me. Four of Wands is on the bottom of the second deck. So look at that, guys. That is, to me, it's like that's your goal. That's your vision. You're like, I'm going to get that house and home. I'm going to get that stable feeling. And if I have to leave sneaky behind, then I'm leaving sneaky behind, because transformation is your key right now, Sagittarius. Woo-hoo! You don't mind being this hermit for a minute if you've got to, right? It's like you're like, you know what? If I gotta let someone go that's not for my best, I'm gonna do it, because these two are very strong within themselves. Very strong within themselves. So let's get some energy oracle cards on this. Let's see what we have got for Sagittarius, please. There's some extra messages. Let's get 3 of these, please, Sag. Ooh, I like this. All right. Now let me tell you, when this bounced out, I almost read this. It's a second chakra. I almost read it as second chances. Okay, so just a little slip there, but you know what? It could be a second chance situation with somebody in your life this week, Sagittarius. But the second chakra, funny enough, Archangel Ariel, coming up there. To me, Archangel Ariel is, Ariel is a Hebrew name that means, the lion or lioness of God. It's that very brave. It's also about creating abundance, and the connection of the second chakra, that's our sacral, that's our creative center, it's our sensuality, our passion, our intimacy level, right? So all of that is coming in. You may be doing some sacral chakra healing. You may be healing feelings of lack, worries about money, maybe addressing those this week as well. And with this healer of the ages, I feel that there is a lot of healing in those areas going on. So talk to your angels, guys. Talk to your guides. Talk to your ancestors. Ask for that healing. Ask for that help, because they will absolutely help you if you invite them to help and step in. Journey is up here too. So to me, this week is just continuing your journey. This is getting you further on in your path. Sagittarius, you are a famous traveler. So to me, anytime I see some traveling energy coming up from Sag, is never a bad thing, right? So let's get a fortune cookie affirmation card. I love these little cards because they've got dragons on them. All right, so let's get you one of those as an affirmation for the week. Yeah, difficult times. I'm telling you, there's some stuff going on here. Be on your guard against chaos, as unforeseen events or emotional upheaval are foretold. So, Sagittarius, there could definitely be some things coming up to the surface that have got to be addressed and healed. I definitely feel that. But I feel like you're really on your game. Like, you are on your game this week. You are not willing to put up with any more funny business, no shenanigans. No sneakiness, no deceptions. You're really done with that energy. So, listen to yourself. Listen to your inner truth. Listen to your inner voice, because that's an important thing to pay attention to this week. All right, so Sagittarius, let's see what we have got next. You know what? I'm going to write these down just because I'll probably be doing the timestamps today. So Saggy was number 1. All right. So let's go ahead and see who is coming up next. Who's coming up next? We didn't burn anything today yet. Hey, Laura Z, good to see you. Thank you for joining the chat. Let's burn a little sage here. Let's get a little fire in the house. Yes. I like that, Jacqueline. Yeah. Your own shenanigans are fine. Other people's shenanigans, not so much, right? Oh, goodness. All right. Spray a little sage, a little lavender. Ooh, that feels good. Feels really good. All right, so let's see who our next sign is. I'm doing pretty good, Lindsay. I've been sleeping a lot this week. I really have. I've needed a lot of rest. I took a total break, like this whole week. I didn't do any readings. I didn't do any cards. I just needed a total like rest. And so I do feel a lot better actually today. I do. Even though I'm still kind of sleepy. Still kind of sleepy, but I feel like I'm more like I'm reset. It really helps sometimes to just take a total break from whatever it is you're doing, especially with spiritual work. It's like, yeah. Yeah, Laura. I feel ya. I feel you, Laura. Oh my god, it's so true. It's so true. But I swear it's like Mars is retrograde and it's squaring all my Capricorn planets, so I'm like, I can't even. I can't even. Amber, I like that. I've been eating. I've been eating too. I've actually been exercising as well. So I have been keeping in shape. But I've just been really focused on those very like the tangibles. It's like getting good food, getting good sleep, making sure to exercise, making sure to drink extra water. You know, just really like attending to the material plane stuff. Yeah, we gotta have a balance of both. You know, we gotta have a balance of all those chakras, not just the higher up ones connected to spirit, but also those earthy ones connected to, you know, the physical. Ooh, enchiladas, yum. Yum, yum. You're gonna make me hungry. Dragons love good Mexican food. I love good food. Oh, I love Italian food. That's probably my favorite thing to cook. Oh, eggplant parmesan and spaghetti. I made a linguine with kale and tomatoes and veggies. Oh, so good. Hello, Anadea. Good to see you. Hello, fellow Capricorn. Capricorns represent. All right, guys, let's get the next sign up. Sagittarius is done. So for any of our Saggies, I know, Lindsay, but we have good ones down here. We do down here, yes. All right, spirit guides, angels, bring through the next sign for us to play with. Oof. They're sticking together a little bit. It is so humid. Like there was like humidity on like on there. I know, Coco babe. I'm not gonna blow my horn too much, but I do love being a Capricorn. I do. I do. Even though it's hard, even though it's tough, right? Oh, so Aries is next. We got another fire person coming up. I think our Aries really need and want to be talked to right now because, seriously, guys, Aries has got it a little bit tough. Their ruling planet Mars is in their sign, but it's in retrograde, so they're definitely feeling that like want to go, but can't. I got their tank has got plenty of gasoline in it. They're ready to go. They got their tune up. They got everything ready, and it's like Saturn's going, "Sorry, child, you're gonna have to wait for that road trip." The retrograde's like, no. Two steps forward, two steps back. Aries. Oh, my Aries. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, folks. Let's see what they have got going on in love and relationship this week. Oh, my goodness. Whether you're single, separated, or in couple, whatever your situation, Aries, if this does not resonate, please check these signs in the rest of your personal chart to get even more out of these. All right, the spirit symbol is coming up. So to me, this is all about what feeds your soul, what makes you happy in your soul, in your spirit. The symbols that you might encounter that give you, inspiration, encouragement, awareness, enlightenment. This can definitely be, finding coins, feathers, or seeing recurring symbols that make you kind of go, oh, there's a little synchronicity happening there. There's a little you know, magic happening there. So pay attention to that this week, Aries, no matter what form it takes, whether it's, you know, somebody that gives you something, something that you just find, something that you keep seeing. Hey there, Vegas. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing good. So let's get some tarot on this for Aries. Yeah, I love that spirit symbol card. There's two different ones. There's soul symbol and spirit symbol, and they're different. They have a different vibration. The spirit one is really beautiful, though. It really talks about having, you know, those little signs of inspiration or recognition on the way. Like if you're, you know, just for example, Aries, if you're in a situation where, you know, maybe you just started dating somebody, or maybe you're not sure about who it is you're with, and it's like you know, you're asking spirit for a sign. Pay attention to the signs that come to you, right? So let's get into some tarot here for our Aries, our little rams. Love our rams out there in the house. You know, Aries is the same as the dragon. You know that? Oh my goodness. Every Chinese sign has an equivalent Western sign, and the dragon's equivalent sign is Aries. So even though I have no Aries planets, I have some Aries power because of my dragoniness. Let's get the tarot on this. Let's see what you got coming up this week and beyond, because many times these can play out more than a week, depending on your timing and your personal stuff going on. Nice. We're going to start out with some of your own energy here, Aries. We have got the Page of Wands. Right. Hello, Misty. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the chat. So Aries, right in the center, we do have the Page of Wands coming up. To me, this is new beginnings. It's that energy of springtime. This is also new messages coming in, because the pages are always about being a messenger. The page is a messenger, always bringing in something new. So you might have, hello, Ms. Mindful. Oh, I shouted you out earlier, sweetheart. We love you. Thank you so much to you and your daughter. I will be doing a special video just to say thanks and to shout out your channel. So, you know, to me, Aries, that is all about new energy, new communication. Even though your planet, your ruling planet Mars, is in retro right now, you know, it's really, you're still bringing in some new stuff. You're still bringing in new energy. You're just processing it a little differently, right? You know, instead of getting that information or getting those resources, etc., and immediately being able to go out and make moves with it, you've got to think about it. You've got to mull it over. You've got to plan it out a little bit more, Aries, instead of just taking the immediate jump. So let's get a clarifier on that from the Modern Witch Tarot. Yes, this is a time of a balance. It's a time of taking things one step at a time. You know, finances, you might feel like, oh, I got to be really careful. I got to make sure I budget. I can't spend too much. I can't do too much. That's definitely part of the Two of Pentacles, because it brings in those coins. But to me, this is definitely a card of, you know, you might be juggling. You might be feeling like I've really got to keep things, you know, online, and I can't diverge too much from the path right now. This is also a reminder to me, especially with these two together, this is a youthful kind of energy. So it's like, stay in the moment. Don't worry too much about the future. Don't fret about the past, Aries. Stay in the moment. Stay in the now, because the only way that you can walk that tightrope is to stay focused on the step that you're taking, not worrying about the one that's 10 steps down the road, etc. Going in the immediate past where you're coming from, we've got that strength card. So to me, you really have been doing a lot of balancing already. This is to me a courage card. It's a bravery card. It's the symbol of your own spirit, right? Facing down the physical issues that we have, being in a physical being, you know, our anger, jealousy, feelings, passions, all the things that can come up being a human being, right? And so this is all about spirit calming that lion, our own spirit working, you know, because we're both, and we've got to have spirit work with that roaring lion that we can sometimes be. So it takes courage. It takes personal courage to work through those elements and issues. So Aries, you're definitely coming from a place of greater strength, working within your personal balance. That's very, very important to you. And especially in relationship, it's like you're really working to maybe not be quite so have so much of a fiery temper, because I know Aries folks, it's like the energy can get real hot and it's like boom, you just say anything that comes to you, and you're realizing, oh, maybe I shouldn't just say everything that comes to me. Maybe if I wait a little while and cool down a little bit, I'll be able to communicate better. I'll be able to express what I want to say better. That's definitely part of this. Yeah, because sometimes that hasn't gotten you into the best of places with that Ten of Swords, and you've definitely been going through some stuff here. Ten of Swords to me is all about the end of a difficult cycle, especially when it comes to anxiety, worries, mental fears that go round and round in your head a lot. That's very, very much what you've been facing down, what you've been confronting. So going into the immediate future, we have the Three of Cups. So there is celebratory energy, especially when it comes to like your friendship circle, you know, your immediate community, whatever your support system is, the people that are around you that you love and care about. So to me, it's like that's a big way that you get off of this worried mind, out of that habit of, you know, overthinking. You know, talk to your friends, get in touch with them, remember to lighten up the energy a little bit, remember to laugh, remember to joke, remember to not take things so heavy. All very important. Yeah, because look at this. I mean, guys, I tell you right now, this is a thing for you mentally. I see a lot of my Aries getting real caught up in their head, really stuck on that hamster wheel of doom. Right? It's like I can't stop thinking, I can't stop thinking, I can't stop thinking. So it's like, you know, this Eight of Swords is all about freeing yourself from those thoughts and those anxieties. And this is a big way that you do it. It's like turn to your friends, turn to your family, turn to the loved ones, right? You know, when it comes to love and relationship, Aries, this can definitely be something where, you know, you may be very worried or very, you know, nervous about a relationship, but it's very important for you to not overthink at this point. For a lot of my Aries, not all, because this is general, but what I really feel here is that for a lot of you, this could be a newish relationship or something that hasn't really proven the test of time yet, and so you're really nervous about where it could go or where it is going, and so you're kind of overthinking it. But remember not to, because that ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help. 10 of Wands. Woo, Aries, you are picking up some heavy stuff, putting it down. It's time. You are getting ready to be done. Especially with old worries, with old, like, it's I just get this, like, it's like a habit. It's like it's not even something that you just got in the habit of worrying. You got in the habit of feeling anxious, and now it's time to end that. Right. And it's because there may have been heartache in the past, right? So, you know, we always, once we've been hurt before, we're shyer, we're more nervous about going forward in the future. This is maybe very specific to, you know, some of you out there where it's like, yeah, I got hurt before and now I'm getting into something new and I don't know if I can really trust it. I don't know if I need to be constantly on my guard now, right? Constantly looking, constantly like, okay, what's coming up next because of, you know, what happened before. So let's get 3 spirit oracle cards on this, energy oracle, I should say. Let's see what extra messages we may have on this for our Aries, please, Spirit. Look at that. Ooh, okay, Aries. So we have the man holding a coin. So this can be definitely some earth energy. This card to me is very much like the King of Pentacles, right? Somebody that knows their worth, somebody that's bringing something of value to you. So this could definitely be a good connection, good relationship. It can also be you stepping into knowing your own worth as well. So it has that double dynamic. Contract comes up here. So some of my Aries, you may be dealing with an old relationship, completing a divorce. It's very possible with the contract energy. It's very Libra. It's very law oriented. You could be going through that, and that could be part of the stress that you're feeling. It's like I really am ready to go into this new relationship, but I gotta tie up some loose ends right here. But Aries, remember, rest, rejuvenation, take time to meditate, take time to just bliss out, daydream, don't overthink, because that is something that I really, really feel and see you doing right now, is kind of overthinking things. So let's get a little fortune cookie dragon affirmation on this for you, for Aries, please. Yeah, look at this. We've got the difficult times, guys, and I know, I feel this. Be on your guard against chaos, as unforeseen perils, emotional evil are foretold. It's kind of funny. Sagittarius, same thing, same thing. It's like, my feeling is be on watch, but don't stress yourself out about it, right? Don't worry. Don't worry too much. I feel like a lot of what's so difficult is like what's coming up out of you, the things that need to be purged, the things that need to be released. And it's not always easy. It's almost never easy. It's almost never easy letting that stuff go. It is. It's very hard. Healing is on the docket for you, Aries. All my rams. All my rams. All right, sweethearts. Let's get into our next sign. Let me write that down. Aries was our second reading. Let's get that going. Here we are. All right. These cleared. Do a little bit of sage here. Little sagey sprays. This Venus for just a second too. We didn't do our sound at the beginning of this, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of it now. Hi there, Yasmin. Good to see you. Make sure the volume's nice and up. All right, guys. So let's get our next sign out. Let's see who is coming up. Amber is saying it's going to be Virgo. Let's see if she's right. All right, spirits, angels, ancestors. Who is our next sign coming up for our Fire Dragon Friday? And we have Cancer. Ooh, that's a shift. We went from Aries to Cancer into our water sign energy here. I'm going to close this blind because we're getting a little bit of much glare there. Hope that's a little bit better. All right, Cancer. So let's see what we have got for you guys today. Hope you're all doing great out there. It's been definitely an emotional week, and we've just started your new moon cycle. Very, very powerful for Cancer when we start the new moon energies, because that really gets things moving in a positive direction again. So this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising especially. If it doesn't resonate, check your personal chart placements to see what else may be coming through for you on the other readings. And this is for those who are single, coupled, etc., whatever your situation may be. Okay, so trust is the main keyword coming up for Cancer. So this is really saying that love and relationships do require trust. They do require faith. You may be feeling shaky about them. They might be feeling shaky about you, but this is really all about trusting. Do you feel that you can trust this person? The questions come up, right? Whether or not you feel safe, secure, stable. And sometimes it really is making a choice to trust somebody if you don't know yet, right? If you don't have all the, practical details, all the information before you right at present, you may have to really say, well, I'm going to just make the choice to trust spirit and see what comes out over time. So let's see what we've got in the tarot, because yeah, I mean, the trust thing, it's that one step at a time. Trust takes time to build, especially if you've been through some stuff before. So let's see what we've got in the tarot for you, Cancer. Okay, yeah, information coming through, which is nice. So the Page of Swords is right at the center. To me, that's a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. To me, that's our little internet spy sometimes that could be looking at your social media, could be checking you out, or you could be checking them out. But to me, again, pages are always messengers. Pages are always coming through with new information. So even though the page can be an immature, youthful energy, it's also the energy that many times gets the ball rolling. It's like finally somebody calls you, texts you, etc. Information starts to get exchanged, or you just become aware that somebody is like, oh, they're paying attention to me. So let's see what you've got clarifying that card. Yeah, look at that, Cancer. And that is your own energy with the Chariot coming up on top of the Page of Swords. So this is really, really nice. To me, it's like it may start out as just a mild flirtation or just, small messages back and forth, but it goes to a stronger level. It really has the potential to go somewhere with that Chariot. And of course, the Chariot is the Cancer card. So this to me helps you to be stepping into your own energy, your own power and strength, and as well, really learning to balance those deeper emotions, because that's what the Chariot is very much about. Cancer, you are a deeper emotional sign, and you have a lot of that swing back and forth. That's what's symbolized here in the Sphinx, right? The deep and the light, right? The feminine, the masculine, the yin and the yang. And so balancing those deeper, more polarizing inner emotions and making them get along is always very important, especially for our Cancers out there. So you're coming from a place of the Hanged Man. This is very much that feeling of being in limbo, one cycle having not been completed, the new one hasn't come into being yet. So you may be kind of waiting. You're in a waiting pattern or a holding pattern, hanging in there, literally, Cancer. It's just something where I get the feeling that it's like there could be a relationship that's on hold. Or you may be waiting on them, they may be waiting on you. It's this kind of feeling back and forth. The Hanged Man is also about releasing the ego. It's a Neptune ruled card. It's Pisces energy. So to me, it's very much about that spiritual journey of self-growth and enlightenment as well. Yeah, Six of Cups. So this isn't a surprise in a Cancer reading, I'll be serious, because the Six of Cups is our one card in the tarot that's really clearly about nostalgia and sentimentality. Cancer, you do rule that fourth house of the home, family, childhood roots, and soul origins. So to me, it's like you've got something going on where it's like memories of the past, nostalgia of the past. This could be somebody from your past trying to come back in, and you're maybe not sure about it. You're like, oh, give me a minute to think about this. But they may be trying to. They may be trying to this week with this Page of Swords and this Chariot. Wow, interesting energy, interesting cards. I like the outcome here with this Ace of Cups. This to me is very, very strong. especially for Cancer, any water sign when this comes through, because this is all of y'all's energies. Yes, now you know I'm from the South. I said all y'all's. All y'all's energy. All y'all get in here. That's it. Now you know I'm from Georgia. All right, so here we go. Ace of Cups. This is major blessing. This is beautiful gifts from spirit, both emotional and spiritual stuff. So to me, that's just a beautiful outcome card, no matter how it plays out there. Let's see what we got as a clarifier here. And we have the moon. Woo! Cancer, you got the Chariot and you got the moon. The moon, of course, your ruling planet. So even though the moon can be confusing, there can be some smoke and mirrors and all of that kind of stuff going on with the moon. This is your personal energy as well, because you are lunar ruled. Again, this is Pisces. So I see there's a lot of Pisces energy. You've got the Hangman, you've got the moon. Both of these cards have the real potential to feel confusing, difficult, frustrating, can't see the big picture. So I would say this week, Cancer, be patient. Don't push the river. Don't rush things. Don't get too frustrated if you don't feel like you have all the information to move on yet. Because you may not. You really may not. Even though there's really good stuff coming in here for you. There's that Ace of Cups. Spirit is definitely on your side. Spirit's definitely got your back. But you're going through some things. You really are. And it's sort of like there's a thing of like letting old patterns go, letting old ego patterns go, working through maybe some things from the past even, you know, old childhood things, old stuff from the past, whether it's good or bad, right? Whether it's easy or difficult. And there's a lot of greater awareness stepping through here, not just about your relationships, but just about yourself as well. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the Rider-Waite. So to me, it's like all about stability. It's all about coming back to your roots and centering, balancing, grounding, stability. Two of Wands on the bottom here. So this is new beginnings at the same time. So that's what I really feel, is that ultimately what you're after is a new beginning. You know, it's like you want to shed off some kind of old habit or some kind of old thing that's just been dogging you for a while. So let's get some energy oracle cards on this, please, Spirit, for Cancer. Let's get 3 of these. Just deepen this message up. Ooh, yeah. I see this. Okay, so have courage. Definitely have courage. We've got that second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This is lioness energy, guys. This is that sacral, so it's your creativity, your passion, your ability to be intimate with others. So she's there to help strengthen up that part of your life. You also have the indecision card. I get this big time in this reading. For some of you in particular, and this is, again, you know, this is a general read, so if it doesn't resonate, guys, again, check your other placements. But this one in particular feels like there is some kind of indecision. It's like, which way should I go? Some of my Cancers may be trying to choose between 2 or more people, right? You know, like 2 different people that you're interested in, and you're thinking, well, which one should I take? Which one should I go? It's also that feeling from the Hanged Man and the Moon. It's like there's the duality. There's that pulling you in 2 different directions. That's why I'd say give this week some patience, right? Don't jump too fast. Don't move too fast on this. Give yourself some healing space. You have another Archangel card coming out here too for the 4th chakra, which is the heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. So to me, these are 2 of our most intimate and personal and romantic chakras, right? The 2nd and the 4th. So you might want to go on, just go on YouTube and do a word search, sound therapy for the heart chakra, sound therapy for the sacral chakra. It'll help you a lot. And also, don't hesitate to call on these angels to help with that healing, because it's really going to help you, you know, to make the decisions that are hard to make, to get stronger, get more courageous within your emotional center. So let's get an affirmation card for you, Cancer. Let's see what we got. Opportunities. So, yeah, I mean, these are big opportunities to heal, big opportunities to grow, opportunities to let go of indecision and all of that kind of thing. Also says a stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. Ooh, look at that family reunion. Six of Cups. There's something to do with healing family dynamics, Cancer, and this has something to do with your relationship. Family may be influencing relationship, or something from your family dynamics could be influencing it right now. Either way, there's something coming up to be healed. So, very, very interesting. I like that. Um, let's see. Oh, Terry S. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you took Mike's recommendation too. Aw, thank you for joining us, Terry. Shout out to all my Ramblin' Nation friends. Love it. I told Mike, I said when we join forces between Ramblin' Nation and the Dragon family, I said we're an unstoppable force. Aw, thanks. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Um, all right. Well, Cancer, very interesting read. Let's go ahead and get our next sign. Let's clear the energy. Let's spray a little sage here. Oh yeah, I do my live streams, Terry, every Friday at 12. And sometimes I do them on other days too. Like I will probably be doing a live stream on the 22nd. I'll post it in the community tab when I have a solid time. But yeah, because we're getting ready. We're getting ready for autumn. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're already right around the corner from our autumn equinox. Amazing. Exciting. All right, guys. So let's see what we've got. Yes. Same fire, same dragon time, same dragon channel. Oh, thanks, Yui. Oh, yeah, I love Mike too. He's such a good guy. He's been super supportive of my channel, and he reached out for a reading for me, which I did, and it was very fun. It was great hanging out with him, getting to know him better, and yeah, no, it's wonderful to have someone that you enjoy their work to say, hey, I like you too. All right, spirit, angels, guides, guardians, and dad. I always throw my dad in there because he is one of my guys. He is definitely. And let me tell you, I know I don't want to bring up any hate speech, but Georgia Tech did beat FSU this last week. I know college football can be a contentious thing to bring up, even in a spiritual community. But my dad was a huge Georgia Tech fan, as you can see. And I said, yep, he's happy in heaven. He's happy in heaven right now, knowing that his team won their game. Aw. So, Dad, wherever you are, floating around out around here with me, so good to be with you every time, and I can't wait. Can't wait. See what you have to say here for us. All right, so let's get a card for our next sign coming up. Leo! All our fire folks came out real early today. We got Sag, Aries down already, and now Leo. I guess all our fire people are like, we gotta talk, Ariel. We have gotta talk. Yeah, I know. It's been a thing for us, for the Leo folks for sure, because the Mars is in Aries. It's that fire energy, and it is in retro. Leo, this is still a great time for you in love, right? Venus is traveling in your sign, Venus in Leo, for the next couple weeks until October 3rd. And so enjoy it, because Venus will not be back in Leo until next year in June. Yeah. It will be a little while till Venus goes back to Leo. So this is definitely a time where love rules the heart. It's very, very strong right now. You know, not just for Leo, but for everyone, because Leo is a heart sign. It is all about our heart, our creative self-expression, letting people feel our energy, being open to others. So it is. It's, you know, Venus is strongly expressed there. So let's get a keyword card for you, Leo. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. If it doesn't resonate, guys, do check the placements of your personal chart. This is also general for those who are maybe single, coupled, in separation, whatever your romantic situation is. So again, take it as it resonates. Wow, guys, so you got trust as well. Cancer just got this card too. So trust is also coming up as a major component of your love life right now. Having faith, having trust, not second guessing the person, making the choice to trust. Do you want to trust them? You know, it's really, it's you don't have to. You don't have to trust them, you don't want to, but you know, it's just saying that the issue is trust, especially if you've been through something in the past, Leo. If you you know, have gone through a really challenging time, because our Leos, they have big hearts. And I always say, you know, when you have a big heart and it gets hurt, it takes a little longer to heal it up. So, Leo, trust is on the agenda this week. Let's see what we've got for Leo in the tarot, please, Spirit. We got Leo, Leo, Leo. My roaring lions. Ooh, nice cards. Really nice cards. Holy cow. Woo, Leo. Okay, I'm not feeling too bad for you right now. Nine of Pentacles right at the center. So very strong. This is like you rocking your world. Strong, balanced, determined. Only single by choice, right? It's like because maybe somebody good enough hasn't come around. That's definitely the feeling of Nine of Pentacles. It's like, I'm not in a rush. Notice that little tiny snail there in the corner. Oh yeah, she's like, I'm not in a rush. She's got that falcon on her hand. Gives her foresight, gives her ability to understand further into the future. She plans for the future. She also takes care of the present. Ooh, love her. And so, yeah, right now, I mean, Leo, you're just enjoying being yourself. That's the best thing for you to do right now, is just be very strong within your own energy. And don't accept anything but the best. Ooh, so nice. I love the energy of all three of these cards coming up for you. Yeah, not in a rush. Did I just say it? 8 of Pentacles just popped out on top of this. So 9 and 8. 8 and 9, 9 and 8. We got it. You know, this is all about patience, dedication, persevering in whatever it is you're working on. You know, and seeing that come to fruition. Such a positive combination here. And I just want to point this out too. We've got all this yellow, all this golden yellow around these cards. Look at the 3 tarot cards that came out. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Look at that beautiful, the colors. I mean, it's just gorgeous. So in the immediate past, we've got this Queen of Pentacles. And to me, the 9 of Pentacles that's in the center is just like like a minor arcana version of this Queen of Pentacles, which is a lot like the Empress card. This is Empress energy to me as well. It's very earthy, it's very grounded, very stable. It's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's like, I've got my money, I've got my work, I've got myself together, I'm getting myself centered, stable. I've got my bunny rabbit of abundance and magic and all of that good stuff. I mean, to me, this is just sitting and being in tune with the earth, like being in tune with the energies of the earth, being in tune with the harmony of the universe. There's so much to me about what that Queen of Pentacles is as well. And that's why she doesn't need to rush. That's why she's careful. It's why she's patient. This is patient energy, Leo. Very patient energy, but it's powerful too. It's not like, oh, I'm just sitting around waiting for something. No, you're making things happen, but you're not in a frantic, anxious energy for it to happen. That's the difference. Yeah, because look at that, Leo. You got in your water Uber and you took that trip over the river, away from the chaos, away from the pain, away from the drama, away from the confusion and the troubles and the arguments. And you said, I'm done with that. I'm going to go get strong within myself. I don't need this dramatic mess. I do not need any more headaches, any more anxieties, any more frustrations. You made a very strong decision to go away from that. And now you're like, I'm just rocking it. I am rocking my world. I am doing my thing. I am enjoying my time. Into the future, we do have, look at this, the Strength card, your own energy. There is that Leo vibration here. So Leo, this to me is all about you having courage, bravery, going forward again in your own energy, balancing, you know, your spirit and your physical incarnation. You know, you don't want to be that angry, roaring, frustrated lion. You want to let your spirit guide the physical output that you have. Woo! This is a very, very strong reading. Whichever Leo is resonating with this is an incredibly strong personal power. Super personal empowerment. I'm not seeing a whole lot about the other person here. This is really about you this week. This is just you being awesome. You know, you making the choice to like really stand strong and to really get going with your own stuff. Look at this. Ooh, the star on top of the strength. My goodness. So yeah, Leo, you're like going to the next level. You're ascending. You're going to unprecedented heights here. And the star is Aquarius. So this is a balance. This is that balancing action. You're definitely doing that inner balance work. Queen of Swords on the bottom of the Rider-Waite. Cutting out the funny business. No more drama for me. You mess up with me, you're out. You're done. Look, did I say the Empress? Oh my gosh. She's there. Look at that. We got all our strong women in the house. All three of them. Oh my word. Leo, I don't know if this reading could get any stronger for you. This is a power reading this week for my lions. Wow, wow, wow. Let's get some energy oracle cards on this. 3, please, for our Leos out here. Good grief, y'all. You bringing the fire. You are bringing it this week, Leo. Oh, yes. Yes. Door to Spirit coming up. Door to Spirit. So, Leo, you are stepping through to a new spiritual plateau. That's very much what I feel with that star card, too. It's like, this is like, you know, look at that dove coming in, right? It's like, here comes the peace. Here comes the just that contentment. Here comes that connection to spirit that helps you to get through anything that's difficult. Attachments coming up. So I feel, Leo, whatever attachments you don't like, whatever things that have been holding you back, you're really recognizing those so that you can work through them, hopefully letting them go. And then going into the immediate future, we have the happy family. This card reminds me a lot of the Ten of Cups because of that rainbow, right? Very similar energy. But Leo, holy cow, you are rocking this week. And hopefully beyond. I you know, a lot of times it's like they're for the week, but I'm like, this is a strong reading here, Leo. Trusting yourself, working on your dreams. Oh, let's get an affirmation card, please, for Leo. And look at that. So romance is a part of the equation. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. And you know why? It's because you're awesome and you're working on your awesomeness. That's why. That's why. I'm telling you, Leo, you are hot, hot, hot right now. And it's partly, yeah, Venus being in your sign sure heats up that energy for y'all. Wow. Wow, Leo. I love that. I wish everybody's were gonna be like that. For real. That was intense. That was intense. Really good stuff. Let's see. So we did Aries, we did Cancer, and Leo. Wow. Amazing. I'm gonna have to light something on fire just to commemorate. We're gonna start some fire here. Get a little sweetgrass going on. You're welcome, Lindsay. Oh, you're very, very welcome. My goodness. That reading was intensely good. It was so, so good. I loved it. A little tuning fork here going on. Get the vibration moving. Hey, Elizabeth. Oh. Yes. Just go back. If you missed your sign, just go back. Because we just finished Leo, and it was amazing. It was an amazing reading for Leo. Incredible. Like, one of the best. One of the best I've seen in a minute. It really was. Yeah, all my Leos are going to be like, yep. They're going to be lighting stuff on fire, that's for sure. All right, so let's see what we've got next. Who is up next in our list, folks? Let's see who is coming out. Your angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, and dad. Ooh, we got Pisces. It's all been water and fire today so far, guys. What's up with that? All our earth folks are hanging back. Something's up. I'm just saying. It's always really emotional. The water and the fire and super emotional folks coming out to play today first. All right. Dear angels, spirits, guardians, guides, we're here to read for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. For singles, couples, those in separation. If this doesn't resonate with you, just check your other signs, please. See what does come up in your personal chart. You might want to check those out too. Oh, so Pisces, heaven is your key word this week. This is kind of like one of the ultimate spiritual cards of this deck. It's very much about ascending, rising up to the next level. You know, things in your relationships going to the next level and having a very strong spiritual connection. And you can also, as well, this is definitely about your past on loved ones, ancestors, spirit guides, you know, reaching down, wanting to help you from beyond. So, you know, just connect with that. If you feel the need, if you know that you need some help, if you need some love, if you need some assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to your guides, to your angels, to your past and loved ones who are very much there to help you out this week, Pisces. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, Cappy and Scorpio chilling, they are. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Let's see what we've got for our fishy folks out there. Ooh, Pisces, it's fiery in here, huh? All right, so right in the center, we have got that Knight of Wands. So Pisces, your passion might be really burning this week. Somebody else's passion might be burning for you. This is a Sagittarius card, so travel is something that could also be very much on your mind. Thinking about going to see someone, them thinking about going to see you. But definitely that fire horsey is coming on out to play. So let's see what is coming up on top of that Knight of Wands. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, because somebody is tired of being out in the cold with the Pisces. They're like, no, I'm tired of being cut off from you. I'm tired of being disconnected. I want to come in here. I want to win you back. I want to give you everything that I'd held back before. But Pisces, you've got to be just a little careful because our Knight of Wands, he can be a little bit of a player sometimes. You've just got to vet this out. Sometimes, you know, this is that energy of like, have they really changed? Have they really altered their ways? You know, maybe they want to come out back, of course, because they're tired of being out in the cold. They're tired of feeling cut off from you because you've got that good energy and they're really, really missing it. And you may be missing them, to be honest, right? You know, there's that mutual energy back and forth. In the immediate past, we do have that Nine of Cups, so a lot of wish fulfillment. A lot of things coming full circle. You overall are feeling pretty satisfied with yourself, even if love has been kind of you know, you're not ignoring, you know, your own needs, your own desires, your own wants. Let's see what's on top of this Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Emperor. So, you know, Pisces, I think for a lot of my fish, you turned into a little bit of a shark there. You brought out the teeth a little bit with that Emperor, because if somebody wasn't treating you right, if somebody wasn't honoring your needs as well as own, you took back your power with that Emperor card. You definitely stayed seated in your power and you said, nope, I need to get what I need to get to. It's not all just about you, it's about me as well. And Pisces, I always have to commend you for doing that, because Pisces is a sign that tends to just give, 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 give. You don't always think about yourself in a relationship dynamic. And so if you did that and you stepped up and you said, nope, I've got to be strong and I've got to love myself too, good for you. And that's, I think, why a lot of y'all are having somebody really come back in with a lot of fire and a lot of passion. Outcome card is the King of Cups. So look at that. You sitting in your own energy, your own power. So to me, it's like you're going to make a good decision. Make it from a mature emotional place, right? Because I get the feeling that there is somebody coming in. There's somebody that's going to be, you know, either wanting to connect or reconnect. Ooh, and you've got to make that decision, Pisces, because the King of Cups is very strongly about healing too, right? Very much about the healing. And if this person isn't good for your emotional healing, you're not going to accept it. If they have really changed and really done some work on themselves, you will. Because check that out with that Ten of Pentacles. That's a beautiful card. This is incredibly nice. You know, to me, this is all about making those emotional, mature decisions with an eye towards the future, because the Ten of Pentacles is definitely a future card. It's all about, you know, having grounded, balanced, stable energy. It's all about having the wisdom of the years, the loyalty, the home base. It's really the long haul. It's the long haul card. So Pisces, if you see it lasting for the long haul, if you see this as somebody that you can build with, that's what you're going to choose. And if you don't see yourself building with them, you're like, say bye. You're going to see the door. That's it. Temperance card on the bottom. You may be dealing with Sagittarius or somebody with that kind of energy. So just take that as it resonates. If they're not a high vibing Sagittarius, you don't want it, because that's just going to be here today, gone tomorrow. Very passionate about catching you, but not so passionate once they caught you, right? Queen of Wands, we got a lot of fire energy coming up around this because, you know, Pisces, I really do get the feeling that you're honoring yourself, you're valuing your own worth. You've got that Emperor card coming through, Queen of Wands coming through, little magic cat there. I mean, and you are a magic person, Pisces. You absolutely are. This is a time where you're really starting to get more and more self-empowered, and you're really less likely to put up with anybody's funny business. So take this again very much as it resonates to your own personal situation, and really pay attention to those intuitions. Really pay attention to these messages from Spirit this week with that Heaven card and that King of Cups. You know, do the mature emotional thing, not the immature emotional thing, because your whole vision forward is that Ten of Pentacles. It's like, well, it might feel good, I might love them, I might have all that emotion, but is this somebody I can build with? Is this somebody that's really going to last and be good for me down the road? So let's get some energy oracle cards on this. 3, please, for our Pisces. Woo! Yeah. I feel that. Oh, I feel that, Pisces. Absolutely. There is anxiety on this. You are worried about it. This is definitely a little bit of that Eight of Swords kind of energy coming through. Pisces, I don't want you to be worried, right? It's like definitely that Eight of Swords feeling, because we've got the all tied up. It's like this feeling like, oh, I'm helpless. I can't move. I'm so worried about this that I don't feel like I can make a decision. So Pisces, don't overthink. Don't worry this to death. Don't tie yourself up into this bind where you can't get out. Instead, call on your angels. Call on Archangel Shamuel. Third chakra. I like this combination because the third chakra is our solar plexus. This is all about our empowerment, our confidence, our self-esteem. So to me, it's like you're really working through this building or rebuilding of your self-esteem and your personal power. Shamuel is a very strong angel when it comes to healing our relationships and bringing in peace around our relationships and romance. So both of these, definitely go on YouTube, search up a sound therapy for the solar plexus, the third chakra. Listen to that. Use the citrine. Citrine is very, 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 very good for healing the solar plexus as well. Whether you wear it, meditate with it, etc. Very positive. So let's get an affirmation here for you, Pisces. It's a very interesting reading. I think you're starting to step into your power. I think that you are starting to really say, you know, if somebody's just here to play with my heart, I'm not playing back. Not happening. And if somebody's here for your best, that's what you'll move towards. Positive work outcomes. Yeah, so you put the work in, Pisces. Consistent effort will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. So if you've had your eye on something, might be a good time to grab it, Pisces, especially if you get it on sale. Note from the goat, just saying. Your Capricorn's always going to tell you if you can get it on sale, you know. But yeah, don't give up on this. Keep at it. Keep working at it. Yeah, it's really important for that to happen, because when you put in that consistent effort, oh, it's very, very good for you. All right, so let's see who we are on now. We just did Leo, we just did Pisces. Okay, but all our water folks. I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll do our drawing. Then we'll do the drawing for the bracelet. Let's clear our energy out here. Woo, feel it. Alrighty. Okay, who is next? We're at the halfway point here. 1, 2, 3. I think I missed one on the list. Yeah. Hey, Peter. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Great to see you. Always great to see you in the chat. Yeah, let's see who comes up next. Which sign are we going to be reading for next? All right. We've got Virgo in the house. Oh, we got our Virgo in the house. Yes. It is Virgo season. The sun sign is in Virgo right now. I love you, Peter. Great to see you. Great to see you in here. I hope you're doing great where you are. Hope the birds and the family are all doing good. Hope Sam's doing awesome. Sam and Remy and Solarton, all the birds, all your wonderful friends. Ah, love them all. So Virgo is up. Oh my goodness. So yes, we are in the last couple days here, last about 4 more days of the sun sign moving through Virgo. Good, Peter. Good. I'm glad to hear that. The world's nuts, you know. The world's absolutely nuts. So love to know that people are doing good. All right. So Virgo, sun, moon, Venus, rising. Awesome. Awesome. Good to see. I need to get a Sam t-shirt. I do definitely need to get a Sam t-shirt. I love that bird. I do. I love him. He's a character. Oh, all right. So let's see what we've got, guys. So this is going to be for singles, couples, those in separation, whatever your situation is. Again, take what resonates, kick the rest on out the door. Virgo, if it doesn't resonate with you particularly, you might want to check the other placements in your personal chart. Your sun, your moon, your Venus, your rising, etc. Those may speak to you more. So let's see, Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? What do we have for our Virgos in love and relationship this week? Ooh, Virgo stepping into some wisdom. There is your key word for the week. So Virgo, be wise. Integrate the learning and the knowledge that you have collected, especially over this last 30 days as the sun has been moving through your sign. Also, don't put up with anybody who's messing with you. Don't put up with any silly business. That's part of the wisdoms. All right, let's get into some tarot here for you guys. Let's see what's coming up for our Virgo folks this week. Like that. Ooh, King of Cups. Interesting. There's a little similar vibe here. Okay, so right in the center we have King of Cups. So, talk about wisdom. To me, the King of Cups is all about emotional wisdom, emotional good decision making, right? Coming from a place of healing, emotional stability and security and understanding. So Virgo, I would say, this is a week where you're definitely looking to make good decisions. Good decisions in love, good decisions in relationships. If you're single, it's like you're not willing to consider or date anybody who isn't, bringing their A game. Yeah. Anybody who's emotionally unavailable, unaware, unenlightened, you're like, yep, that's it. All right, let's clarify this King of Cups here. High Priestess. Woo! Yeah. So very strong Cancer energy because, the King of Cups to me is most highly aligned with Cancer. It can also be Pisces, Scorpio, but mostly Cancer. High Priestess as well. Very strong Cancer vibe. So to me, Virgo, wow, listening to your intuition, listening to that inner voice, don't ignore that little feeling that just kind of taps you and goes, you know, did you notice that? Did you see that? Did you, just take that in. Don't worry with it, because I know Virgo is so prone to worry, but don't worry with it. Don't get all up in your head or super anxious, but just notice those intuitive taps that you get, notice those feelings that you get, because they will definitely be there. And listening to the intuition, listening to your spirit, listening to your heart center a little bit more than this worried mind. The worried mind isn't going to help you at all this week. It's like it's a deeper wisdom, right? It's the deeper wisdom isn't just like, oh, I read a ton of books and now I know stuff. No, it's a deeper soul wisdom that's coming out of here. You're coming from the place of the star. So you're coming from a lot of effort that's finally kind of paid off, right? It's Aquarius energy, so it's to me, it's personal freedom, personal liberation, getting past the old difficult energies, right? The truth. That's, you left behind the repression, left behind that feeling of being stuck, stagnant, tied down, etc. And now it's like you're rising to this next level of purity, balance, connection with spirit. And that's why you're using your intuition now. You're more open to it than you were in the past. Ooh, somebody made a decision to walk away from something. Look at that. 5 of Swords. Yeah, for some of my Virgos, you definitely set yourself free of a difficult situation. Because look at that. 5 of Swords is really the decision. It's like stand up and fight for this, or cut my losses and walk away and get out of this mess. For those of you that chose to cut your losses and walk away, it definitely was a feeling of personal liberation. Absolutely. Going forward into the future, we have the Knight of Wands. So, yet again, here comes that fire horse. Here comes that passionate energy. Sagittarius card. So, Virgo, very, very potential, somebody that's coming in like gangbusters, somebody that's really passionate about you, very fired up. Let's see what clarifies this. Let's just get a clarifier on that Knight of Wands. That Magician. So, ooh, it could be somebody brand new. If it's somebody from the past, they really want a new start. To me, this is very much like this is Sagittarius, this is Gemini, this is also Virgo with the Magician card because it's Mercury energy. Somebody's come in and hot and heavy and really wants to talk to you and potentially wants a brand new start in love. And you really got to decide. You've got to use your wisdom, your judgment. You might want to give it a little time, be a little patient, because that Knight of Wands, sometimes, it's like he's really, really good at the chase, but not so much good at the keeping. So give it a little time to see which one it is. Oh, you got the Temperance card on the bottom here. So again, this doubles up the Sagittarian energy. But like I've said before, the Temperance card also reminds me of your energy, Virgo, because to me, this is about balance, right? It's about incorporating the difficulties or the impurities of life, the challenges of life, and using them to make you stronger. 8 of Wands. So this is a communication week. Passionate, fast-moving, lots of energy. Somebody potentially traveling to see you if that's your situation. It's a strong reading this week, Virgo. But I really believe that where you're coming from right here, keep that center, that King of Cups and that High Priestess, where you're really listening to your own intuition, your own inner voice, and what the divine is bringing through for you. All right, so let's get into some energy oracle for you. Let's see what we got. 3, please, for our Virgos. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay, so Virgo, wow, these don't get a lot more positive. We have the Sun coming up. We have the Sun card. Most positive card in the tarot. It's also an extremely positive card in the energy oracle. So again, positive alignment, keep your chin up, don't get into the worries, don't get into the frustrations, focus on those positive outcomes for yourself. Man holding a coin comes up. This could be your energy. It could be another person's energy. To me, this is very King of Pentacles. This is all about your personal worth. This is all about you working to, create more abundance. And look at this. And right next to this, we have the blossoming abundance. So, wow. Sometimes the man holding a coin can be somebody that's coming in to help you financially with an investment or something like that. But I find many, many times it's your own energy, it's your own value increasing. And then the blossoming abundance along with the sun. These are very positive cards here, Virgo. Very, very positive for your own personal building and growth. So no matter what, no matter what lover boy or lover girl are doing right now, it's like you're kind of rocking it. A little bit like Leo. A little bit like Leo's reading a little bit. You're rocking it. So let's get an affirmation for the Virgos. Society. Hello, magician. Good to see you. So say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities. New love interests for singles will be the result. So Virgo, if you have an opportunity to hang out in person or online, no matter what the situation may be, definitely take it. Definitely take it. Because there will be good people. Not just for love, but it looks like also for money. Capricorn likes to hear about the money. We do. We like to hear about the money. All right, guys. Let's see what we've got next. All right. Just trying to make sure I'm getting all my folks in. Let's see. Who have we got next? Hey, who have we not done yet, guys? Can you pop the list up for me real quick? Oh, Eric, are you in there? Good to see ya. I know sometimes Eric, he's quiet for a Gemini. I don't always know he's there till later, and I'm like, oh, Eric was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we've done 6. So I should have 6 cards. Why do I not have 6 cards? Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing a card here? Am I missing a card? I think I am. Let's see. I'm missing one of my folks. Oh, there you are. There you are, hiding. You don't even want to know who was hiding. It was Scorpio. Scorpio was hiding in the box. Scorpio was hiding in the freaking box. I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. Can't make that up. He's like, no, not me, not me. He guessed you. All right. Let's get a little sage on this. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, and dad. Because I always talk to my dad. Let's see. Let's see who is coming up next. We've got 6 down, 6 to go. We're at the halfway point with our folks. And look at that! Scorpio! It's like, well, darn it, you found me, so I guess I gotta come on out. Alright, Scorpio. Let's get you going. Aw. What's my darling Scorpios? I love my Scorpios in the house. They are my best people. Some of my best. Like, I'm going to try to play favorites. But I do have 2 Scorpio moderators here who are absolutely awesome. Yeah, I know, right? The Scorpios were like, no. All right, Scorpio, let's get a keyword card for you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising for love and romance. If this does not resonate with you, please check the placements in your personal chart and see if those do, because those often have more messages for you, no matter what your sign is. Good times for Scorpio this week. Look at that. That is our keyword, key card for you. So, very, very nice energy. To me, that is just enjoying, the good things of life, good food. For some of my Scorpios, good sex, right? That's for sure. Good music. Enjoying art, enjoying the beautiful sensual pleasures of life, talking to your friends, hanging out with people. This is all part of that good times card. So enjoy it, Scorpio. Enjoy it. Let's get into some tarot for you. Let's see what comes up for this coming week ahead. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, please, guys. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, right in the center. Ooh, strong for a strong reading. All right, guys, Wheel of Fortune is right in the middle, and this is a Jupiter-ruled card. It also does have your own energy in it. This card, incorporates Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, so you are part of this energy. And the Jupiter rulership is meaningful because Jupiter just went out of retrograde. It is in forward motion now. And so to me, that means bigger, better things opening up. Where things were stuck or stagnant before, now the wheel is moving ahead in your favor. So let's get a card on top of that to clarify. There we are with the brand new beginnings. Look at that with this Magician card. So Sagittarius, not Sag, I almost called you Sag. Ooh, there's a little slip, and I know we've got a lot of Scorpios with Sag influence in this chat. I know we do. But the Magician is coming through. So this to me is Gemini, Virgo, it's communication. And that to me says new beginnings are moving forward. New communication in your relationships is moving forward, and you're really thinking big, Scorpio. You're really thinking big. This isn't just like, oh, I want a little thing to change here or a little thing there. You're like, no, I want the whole thing to change. I want lots of things to change. I want big, vast improvements. I want big luck on my side. That's very much the feeling of this. Immediate past, where you're coming from, here is that Lover's card. So a lot of my Scorpios out there making the decision to either get into a relationship, to start talking to somebody again, because Gemini energy is here around this Lover's card. This is a decision in love. This is communication in love. Then you got that Magician card. So to me, it's like there's really that strong emphasis on talking, sharing, communicating, making plans, thinking about the future. Let's see what comes up on top of the Lover's card. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. So it has been born out of some patience, right? Anything that you're experiencing right now, Scorpio, is the result of you having been patient, of cultivating the relationship, of cultivating communication, building things one step at a time. And I think that that's really where you're coming from. Even though you want these big sweeping changes, you're also willing to work for them. You're willing to wait. Not forever, but you're willing to wait. Because look at our outcome card for you, Scorpio. We've got the World card. Every one of your main cards on this was a major arcana. So this is a very strong week. World card and Wheel of Fortune. Guess what? They both have you in there. Scorpio is represented in both of these cards. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. The World is Saturn. And so Jupiter just went direct. Saturn is going direct on the 29th, so that's going to be another big, big point. When Saturn starts moving direct for you, Scorpio, woo, a lot of things coming full circle, a lot of things being learned, a lot of doors maybe closing and other ones opening at the same time. That's what I really feel here, because Jupiter's about opening on up. Saturn is sometimes about closing them, but not really so much closing. It's just learning from it. It's like we've learned, we've grown. We've gone to the next level. We've gone through all the levels of experience and progress and growth. So wow, let's get a clarifier for the World here. It's Capricorn energy. Capricorn and Sagittarius energy on the wheel and on the World, respectively. Six of Pentacles. So yeah, you are learning about balance, Scorpio. Woo! And Scorpio, you do need that. You do need that because it's very, very strong for you. Woo! And Scorpio, you do need that. You do need that because it's very, very strong for you. Scorpio can be very polarized, very, very prone to extremes. It's part of your sign. It's part of your personality. I'm not going to knock it too much, but it is important sometimes, right? Six of Pentacles is the balance of give and take. Balance of reciprocity, Scorpio. Don't push things too hard, right? Don't let other people push you too hard. Yeah. Four of Swords. You're going to need some rest because this is a lot of energy. This is a lot of movement. Very dynamic. And there's that moon. So you got the moon and you got the Four of Swords. So you're going to need to give yourself some time back and forth between these processes because they're not negative. They're not hard, but they're also very large. They're very big energy. So let's get some energy oracle on this for you. Oh, Scorpio, I love this reading. This is a strong one. The other one that was super strong was a Leo, and I think let's get it. Let's see. 3-4 Scorpio, please. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio, we see what's going on here. You're working through some stuff. Hostilities. So don't fight too hard with you. Okay, deceit is also there. So, to me, the hostilities card feels very like seven of wands, has that real like, feisty, standing your ground thing, and deceit feels like our old sneaky Pete. Seven of Swords guy. It really does. That's what these particular cards feel like from the Energy Oracle. So to me, I would say that, part of what you might be holding out on with someone is that you've always got your radar up, Scorpio. You're always going to be very careful about, is somebody putting one over on me? Is somebody being completely honest here? I wouldn't say that this is a sign that they're being dishonest, but you are very, very aware and concerned about that. And that's what may very much put you on your guard. That's where those hostilities come from, because look at what we have is the man holding a heart, right? Here's your King of Cups. Here's your lover. Here's your Knight of Cups, right? This is this person coming in, holding their heart out to you, Scorpio. And so it's really about, do I let them in? Do I not let them in? And it's like, are they going to mess with me? Are they going to lie to me? All of that coming up. So Scorpio, those are the big elements that you are working through right now, going into this weekend. I very much believe beyond. The fact that we got that World card, that to me is all about that Saturn going direct, and you're going to feel it. We are all going to feel that. So let's see what we've got. Yeah, I know. Doesn't he kind of look like Fabio? Like Peter. He is. He's like the romance novel guy, right? And this dude looks like, he kind of looks like someone from, I don't know, like The Man in the Iron Mask or one of those kind of period dramas. He's like the evil guy in the shadows, right? Oh, man. All right, so let's get an affirmation for you on this, Scorpio. Manifestations. Oh, I like that. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. Ooh, so Scorpio, not a bad week. You might be dealing with some deep-seated stuff coming up inside of yourself. Wouldn't surprise me at all because you are a sign of deep seeds. Deep-seatedness. But overall, an extremely positive week. An extremely positive read for you guys. All right, Scorpio. So let's get into our next sign. Let's spray a little sage here. Let's burn a little sweetgrass too. Let's light a little fire. We haven't had enough fire today. Oh, you're welcome, Laura Z. You are very welcome. Thank you for joining. Woo! Yeah, nice smoke. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Woo! Clear that energies. Because, you know, Scorpio energy is strong. Strong energy from the Scorpios. Yeah, we'll see who comes up next. It's anybody's guess. All of our fire signs are already out. All of our water signs are already out. All the water and all the fire are done. So now we've just got Earth and air. We haven't done any air signs, and we've got Capricorn and Taurus left out of our Earth folks. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, Spirit, show us who we need to read for it next here. Who is coming up? It is Capricorn. Oh my goodness. There we are. Us goats. Us goats. Hoofing it, hoofing it, hoofing it up that mountain. I always like this the snack basket that Capricorn brings. We're always prepared. We're always prepared with our snack basket up that mountain. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to go on a trip. When I get to the top of that dang mountain, I better have some popcorn and some trail mix and some sunflower seeds and some dried cranberries in there. I get very specific with this. Some nut bars with the chocolate on them, you know, the whole thing. That's right, Capricorn and Scorpio, we often do come out together. There's no doubt about that. All right, dear angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and dad, and my dad. Let's see what we've got for the Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. All right, Cappy, if this does not resonate with you personally, please do check the placements of your personal natal chart. You can find that, I think, Cafe Astrology. There's plenty of sites where you can put in your info and it will show you all the placements of your personal chart. And that will give you more info. Like for me, many times with a love read, I check my Venus sign, right? And that's a good way to do it. But I check them all because they all give you different aspects of the same story for yourself. All right, so this is going to be for singles, couples, those in separation. Take it as it resonates, guys. So what do we have for the Capricorn? Look at that soul symbol. Capricorn, get deep into what it is that you are all about. What is your soul purpose? What is your mission? Your love life, your romance life this week is really bringing you into contact with probably a very sacred connection, a very sacred union, something that could have a lot of deep, long-ranging meaning for you. The soul symbol many times does bring through what it is, or something that kind of signifies your spiritual life, your spiritual mission, your spiritual purpose, and your growth. So very strong. I like that. Getting rooted, getting set on your destination and determining what it is that you really do want. Woo! Capricorn. All right, so let's get into your tarot this week, goaties. Let's see what's coming up. Can't wait. As a Capricorn, I cannot wait for Saturn to be going direct on the 29th. I'm so excited, y'all. I swear, I just want to throw a little planet party, like Amber would say. We need a planet party. That's a major planet party for Capricorns. Yes, Magician N. The new moon is bringing in a stronger, powerful energy. Absolutely. So let's see what we've got for our Capricorn. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, liking it. All right, Capricorn, so right at the center, we've got that Six of Wands. You're very focused on victory this week, very focused on success, having a triumph, having a recognized victory here. Whether it's in love, whether it's in money. And, you know, I always got to throw money in there because Capricorn, you know, like it or not. Those two things are both high on your list. They very much are. So let's see what this Six of Wands is about. Let's get a clarifier on this, please, Spirit. Look at that. Ooh, Capricorn. So this is very fiery. The Emperor is Aries energy. So to me, this is all about, like, this is you stepping up into your own power, your own strength, seated in this feeling of, you know, leadership, ambition, being very dynamic, not having a problem putting your foot down and saying, here's what I want, here's where I want to go, this is what I'm about. Wow, very fiery, very passionate, very dynamic. Coming from the Three of Pentacles, this is where you are recently coming from. So you're all about building right now, Capricorn. You know, this card to me is about two people coming to the builder, you know, and the architect, and they've got the blueprint. They say, here, we want to build a new temple. We want to build a new center of refuge and spirituality. So Capricorn, in your relationships, that's where you're coming from. You want to build something that lasts the lifetime, that lasts the future, that gives you both refuge, peace, security, and, you know, emotional and spiritual stability all at the same time. So let's go ahead and clarify this Three of Pentacles, please. And look at that with the Judgment, because some things have been coming full circle for you. This is Scorpio energy with that Pluto rulership. So it's like you're really rebuilding. This is like rebuilding. For Capricorns, that this is a reconciliation energy or someone that's come back around, you can really feel that. It's very, very strong. It's sort of like, okay, we're rebuilding something fresh. We're starting something all over, even if we thought it was dead and gone. Look at that. The angels, the powers that be, have called it back into being, and now we're rebuilding. If this is something, you know, that deals with you personally, it's like you're rebuilding your own spirit house in a lot of ways. Or if it's someone new, it's like it's a very intense connection, very intense relationship. Going into the immediate future this week, look at this. I love it, because Capricorn, to me, this is your own power, your own energy, that Queen of Pentacles. There's goats on her throne. This is, to me, Miss Capricorn sitting there with her money, with her stability. She knows she rocks. So I do feel that finances have a lot to do with the relationship dynamic right now. You're very focused on success, on victory, on personal achievement, on building, on growth, on psychological wellness and development, because it's really about you getting kind of, you know, how you feel. It's like, I got to get myself together. I've got to get everything in line. I've got to step up, because that's what's going to take my relationship life to the next level. Yeah, and it's something that you may have been worried about. Look at that Nine of Swords, right? So, you know, Capricorn, don't have anxiety about this. I think that right now there's so much that's uncertain in the financial world. I think that's very much where this Nine of Swords is coming from, because let's face it, Capricorns, we think about that stuff all the time. We think about having meaningful work, or just work in general. But that rabbit, you know, that's that symbol of abundance and good luck, right? So it's like you have the ability to create more abundance. Don't get into the anxiety, because it really kind of is a choice going forward here, Capricorn. Don't give in to worries, anxieties, fears, doubts about yourself, right? Don't undervalue yourself. Look at you, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, some of my Capricorns this week, you're very like, you're feeling like you've really got to be careful with your money. You're kind of like, oh, I got to hold on to this. This is also you holding on to something, though, in that heart chakra. So it's like, if you've got someone in your life that's really important, you're holding on to them with your heart for success, right? For success with that Six of Wands. And yeah, Nine of Wands. So you've been fighting hard. You've been working hard, right? Yeah, don't undervalue yourself, Capricorn. That's a big, big message this week. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, both of these. It's like we've been going through it, fighting hard, you know, got that warrior energy, and it's like we can still keep fighting. We could still keep fighting, but it's like, wouldn't you rather relax a little bit? you know, it's like, try to get passionate about something that you enjoy doing. Try to focus more on, you know, the project or the actual mechanics of doing the job or working on something, because if you worry too much about what the outcome is before you get there, it'll just kind of ruin it. It'll sabotage it to a degree. So let's get some energy oracle on this reading. It's very powerful, Capricorn. It's not bad. It's not bad. The only thing that can really mess with it is this Nine of Swords, because everything else in here is very strong. You know, it's like your own anxieties, your own worries. Many times people don't realize, because Capricorn does present such a strong face to the rest of the world, that many people don't realize that Capricorns, we go through plenty of times of self-doubt and wondering if we're going to make it, and, you know, hoping we're good enough and all that. We're hard on ourselves. Just like all our sons. All right, so let's see what we've got. 3, please, Spirit, for Capricorn. Yeah. Oh, Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Look at this. The attachment to the anxiety. There has been so much of that. So this is so much about letting go. It's almost like a bad habit. That's what this feels like. It's like this bad habit about getting attached to, you know, it's like, well, I always worry about it. That's what I do. It's like, but it's time to not do that, because look what's coming through here. Your Ten of Cups energy. Look, with that happy family card. The rainbow is there. The great outcome. The emotional and spiritual bliss and fulfillment. Oh, goaties. Don't let yourself get bogged down in worry. That's your message this week. Yeah, attach to the outcome. Don't worry about that, because when you worry about the outcome, you don't get the good outcome so easily. When you let it go, you get this, right? So there you go. That's strong, strong. Work on the anxiety. Work at the roots of the anxiety. Don't take it out on the relationship. Don't take it out on the job. Work with that feeling. What do I need to do to work through my anxieties or my fears? Let's get a affirmation here for Capricorn. Oh, you got the Society card too, Capricorn. So say yes to all the invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interest for our single Capricorns will be the result. So for those of you Capricorns that are concerned about work, and I know most of the time you are, it's just the truth, definitely it's time to network. It's time to communicate. It's time to share your ideas with others. Don't try to just go it all alone. I know Capricorn does try to go it alone up that dang mountain. He's like, no, I got my provisions. I know you do. And you do got this, right? And you do have that strength and that ability inside. But also remember, it's not wrong to ask for help. It's just not. It's not wrong to ask for help. Oh, look at the underside. The community card is on the underside of the energy oracle. So there it is. Reach out, Capricorn, to your community. All right, guys, I see 18 people are in the chat. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take this little break right here and go ahead and pull a name for the Aventurine bracelet. I think I've pretty much got everybody in the fishy bowl right now. So there's 20 people now in the chat. So let's go ahead. Whoever is wanting to be in the drawing for this, like I said, it's definitely easier for me to mail these to the US and Canada. So if you're in another country, just beware I may not be able to mail it there. So you know, doesn't prohibit you from entering, but just be aware that I'm not always able to mail to every locale. So, all right, guys. So let's go ahead and see who is our winner for this week. See who we have got. All right. Oh, Silver Star Priestess came up. I don't think she's here. I don't think she's in the chat right now. But we'll go ahead and we will put a message on this for her, that she has won the Adventuring bracelet. So congratulations, Silver Star Priestess. I love seeing you when you're here in the chat always. And we will be in touch. And so next week, guys, I am giving away the Tiger Eye. That will be the next week's contest giveaway. So if you didn't get it this week, go ahead and put your name. All you got to do is subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and just let me know that you want to be entered for next week's drawing, which will be the Tiger Eye. All right, so congrats everyone. Thank you as always for entering. I appreciate it, because eventually all of you are going to get one of these. All right, so let's see what we have got. We're going to do, gosh, we're down to, what, 4? Only 4 left. Wow, we're moving through these quick today, I feel. All right, guys, let's see what we've got. We got all of our air signs and Taurus hanging out in these cards. So let's see who comes up. Dear angels, guides, guardians, ancestors, please show us who is next. And it is Taurus. You can't rush the bull. Isn't that the truth, right? So Taurus is here. This is our next reading that we're going to be doing. So our last earth sign. So all three of our air signs are at the end. Crazy today, right? So funny. So Taurus, wow, Taurus, sun, moon, Venus, rising signs, single, coupled, or in separation, no matter what your love situation is, Taurus, take these as they resonate. And if they don't resonate, absolutely check your personal placements on your natal chart, because those may speak to you in a different way or on a deeper level. So let's go ahead and see what we have for Taurus this week. Ooh, so Taurus, work. That's what you got. You got the work card. So this can have a couple of different meanings for you. It can mean that you will be working on your relationship, putting in the effort, putting in the time, doing the things that need to be done to make it stronger. And you could also be doing a lot of just regular work at your job. And that could be a factor in your personal relationship life. So, you know, it's like if things are harder, if you're not getting to see your honey as often because you are working so much, that is all a part of this week ahead. So Taurus, let's get into a tarot. Let's see what we've got for you. Yeah, and thank you everyone that has joined the chat today. I so much always appreciate it. I know not everyone can make it to the lives. We're going to work on it in the future, trying to figure out what days and times are best for these. All right, Taurus. That Temperance card's been coming out a lot today. Ooh, and your own energy is in the spread. So right in the center, there we go. Temperance is always coming out today. Sagittarius energy. So it is about balance. And that work card did come up, Taurus. So balancing your personal life and your work life could be a very, very strong point this week. To me, temperance is also about using the challenges and the difficulties of life that you face and letting that make you stronger instead of knocking you down, right? So let's get into a clarifier. Why is temperance here for Taurus? Yes, because you are growing in strength. There is our Leo energy too. Venus is your ruling planet, Taurus, and right now Venus is in Leo. So there is that Leo energy. You're feeling very fiery. We've got a couple fire signs represented in your reading already. You could be dealing with someone who's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could be, you know, have that in your chart as well. But right now, yeah, all that heart-centered energy to me is very much coming up, and you're really working on personal balance. To me, the Strength card is all about the balance of spirit and the physical manifestation, or physical incarnation, and all of the human emotions that come with that. So yeah, it's like you're really balancing the higher mind along with that, like, well, but I want this and I need that and I'm getting angry about this, and yeah, it's all of that. So it does take some courage, it does take some strength, and it does take an emphasis on balance. Taurus, you're coming from the Four of Swords, so you definitely have been in a place where you've needed rest. You may have been really, with that work card, I could definitely see you could have been working maybe a little bit too much, burning the candle at both ends, and it's time for you to really take a break. Also, you know, by proxy, if you have been in any arguments or any challenges with a loved one or in a romantic situation, it's like this could be time to really just take a breath, take a breather, take a break. Don't continue to be at each other's throats. Let the energy, let the dust settle, right, before you approach things again. Yeah, and there's been some challenge and difficulty, Taurus. You've got that Ten of Swords on top of that Four, so it's really about taking a break from anxiety, taking a break from the worries, the troubled mind. You know, to me as well, it's like it's the Ten of Swords is the completion of the cycle. So it's like a difficult cycle coming to an end, and you saying, you know what, time out. I can't do this anymore. I need a break. I need to rest. Be back later if I feel like it. Going into the future, though, very positive card for you, Taurus, because it is your own energy. We have the Hierophant card on the spread. So to me, that's you really going forward to something you're devoted to, committed to. You know, is this a more solid connection? That's what you really want. That's what you really need. I get a feeling that for some of my Taurus folks, you know, it's like love and romance has just been a really rough, rocky road for a while. And it's like you're doing some really strong inner work, some balancing work, facing a lot of things down with courage, you know, very strong. And so then going forward into the Hierophant, which is you, like coming into your own power, coming back to your own center, where you really know what you want to commit to, where you really know what you want to get devoted to in life, you know. And look at that. Aw. Because, yeah, Four of Wands, that's of course what Taurus wants. It's like a stable home, happy relationship, good things going on in that home environment with that Four of Wands. Very, very nice. You're very committed to creating that stable home environment and just feeling at peace inside of it. Yeah, and look at that. Good old Three of Swords on the bottom of the Rider-Waite. So, yeah, and Five of Wands. To me, these are the things that have to be let go of. This is the stuff that's leaving your circle, is the old conflicts and the old heartaches and the wounds and the coming at things because you've been wounded and people coming at you because they've been wounded. All of that kind of garbage. You know how that is. You want me to sage it? Jacqueline's like, sage! Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to do the Ramblin' Mike magic trick here. Our spiritual surgery, as he would call it. We're gonna sage that card first. That's the part I add. I saged the card too. So let's go ahead and we're gonna shake these swords right out of Taurus's heart. Out! 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 Get out of Taurus's heart! Out! Felt good. Felt good. Yeah, no, there's a lot of heartache. Right underneath of that one was the Five of Cups. There's been a lot of heartache for Taurus. I do feel that. I don't like that, but I do feel that. A lot of y'all have been through it. A lot of y'all have been through it, but look at what you're coming into. I mean, it's like you've been putting in the work, and this is very nice. Super nice. You're leaving behind those swords. The swords are in the past, right? The strength and the temperance and the working on yourself have come in. And so going into the future is the devotion, the commitment. Yeah, work, work, work. That's it. Let's get 3 energy oracle cards on this, please, for Taurus. Let's get it. Deep down, Taurus just wants to chill. I mean, it's like, they don't mind putting in the hard work. They're an earth sign. But they're a Venus ruled sign. They want to enjoy something fulfilling. Deep down, that's really it. Something fulfilling, stable, delicious, essential. Yeah, all of those things. That's what they're about. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Action card. And it reminds me a little of the Chariot because we have the dark and the light horses running there. Balancing of the emotions, balancing of the feminine and the masculine, balancing of the negatives and the positives, the yins and the yangs. All tied up. That's how Taurus has felt for a little bit there. 8 of Swords kind of energy with that one. It's time to release. It's time to cut through some of those bonds. And who can we ask for help on that? Archangel Raphael with the 4th chakra, the heart chakra. This is about heart healing for Taurus. We shook those swords out because this is a heart energy for you guys. Yeah, Taurus is like the earthy version of Scorpio. I like that, Jacqueline. It's kind of true. Very true. So I would call absolutely Archangel Raphael. I would listen to some sound therapy. You can go on YouTube and just punch in, sound therapy for the heart chakra, because that, is super, super time for healing for my Taurus. Absolutely. That's what it's about. Because good things are coming, right? Good things are in the works. It's not like you don't see it. It's not like you don't feel it. Things are getting, they are going to get better, and they are getting better. But Joy, y'all have been through it. Y'all have been through it. Woo, you've been through it. So let's get a affirmation from our little fortune cookie dragon deck for you, Taurus. Yeah, and you're the 3rd sign that has gotten this difficult times card, right? So I really do feel that, it's like be on your guard against chaos. Unforeseen perils and emotional upheaval can be part of life right now. So it's like just be aware of that, Taurus. Don't feel like, oh, it's just, I'm the unlucky one, or I'm just, spirits being mean to me. That's not what it is. It really isn't. A lot of folks are going through stuff. This is, we're living in some crazy times right now. We really are. So don't let it break you. Don't let it break you, babe. We're here for you. We are here for you. All right, guys. So let's get into our next sign. Yes, rose quartz is great for heart healing. I love this personally. Rhodochrosite. I've been wearing that one. I like rhodonite. That's another great one. I like the rose quartz. The venturine. Funny enough, the bracelet I just gave away today, that is also good for heart chakra. Oh, Magician, thank you so much. Woot woot. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate that blessing, darling. But yeah, all of those are great for the heart. What's another good one? Peridot is good, and emerald. Emerald is surprisingly good for the heart chakra. I've really gotten into emerald. So we're down to our 3 air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra have all waited. I can't believe this. They've all waited till this very end. All right, let's spray just a little bit of sage here. Clear the board, clear the energies. Let's get our air signs. They've been hiding from us today. What are they afraid of? What do y'all got that you don't want us to talk about here? All right. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Dear angels, guards, guiding ancestors, please show us which of our air signs is going to be playing with us first. Aquarius, of course. That's my dad. Woo, Okay, so Aquarius is up. That is our sign we will be reading for right now. Let's go ahead and get a keyword. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising signs. And all Aquarius cross watchers. Oh, I mean, be leaving my cross watchers out. Singles, couples, those in separation, whatever your situation is, Aquarius, take this as it resonates. And if it does not resonate, check the placements of the planets in the rest of your personal chart. You can many times get more messages and information by doing that. Aquarius, it is a week of challenges. Sorry to say. But not too terrible. I mean, it's just, this is one of those things of overcoming challenges, overcoming difficulties, things that have been tough, things that have been in your way, recognizing where there are blockages or difficulties, and surmounting those. So just be aware there could be some challenging things coming up. Maybe not even just in love, but many times in work too. Work is a big player right now for so many folks. So let's get some tarot on this for you, Aquarius. See what we have. Yeah, ooh, yeah. I can see that. Okay, so Aquarius, right here you are at the center with the Hermit. So you may be doing a lot of interior work. You may be feeling pretty alone right now. There's no doubt about that, but this is Virgo energy. So self-healing, self-care is very important this week. Really having a lot of integrity, really speaking your truth, seeking your truth, knowing what's good for you. Very strong energy with that Hermit going forward, especially as we're in this last couple days of Virgo, because the Hermit is a Virgo card. Yeah, but Ace of Wands. Ooh, so Aquarius, you can really do some powerful soul searching this week, really coming back into your power, having this renewed passion for life, renewed passion for, fresh new start, bold, passionate, bright, optimistic beginnings going forward. Spirit's really assisting you with that. So, overall, to me, that's a very, very positive thing. It may feel challenging while you're going through it, but it has a positive outcome. Coming out from this moon card, right? This is where you're coming from. So, in the immediate past here, there's been a lot of confusion, a lot of emotions running strong with that Pisces kind of energy, very dreamy, imaginative, but also can be a little confusing, a little foggy. Let's see what clarifies this moon, because it needs clarification. Yeah, with the Judgment. So, again, it's like old things from the past are coming full circle. The Judgment card is our Scorpio energy, it's Pluto energy. So anything that you thought was dead and gone and, wasn't coming back to fullness, it is. This, that's where you're coming from. And it maybe could have been making you feel kind of like, what? I can't believe that's back. And so it leads to some confusion. And then you need to go within and do some work. But you're really finding it's like, yeah, I have that passion. I still have that fire. I still want to go forward. But, we have this Eight of Swords. And Aquarius, this doesn't surprise me. This is air energy. It's your own energy. And you can get very stuck in your head. And that's what this card is all about. It's all about getting stuck in your mind. The wheels just going round and round and round, not being able to step off of it. But it's all about backing up on those swords, cutting through those bonds, tearing that blindfold off, and get back up to that castle in the sky. That's what it's about, Aquarius. Don't let your own anxieties, fears, or worries block you from moving forward, because that really is all it is fears and doubts and worries. It's not something tangible. Yeah, look at that, because just like our Ace of Wands, Here's our Magician. Here's the fresh new start. Here's the positive application of those thoughts and, you know, ideas moving forward, right? Because it's like this is the negative side of those thoughts. This is the positive side. It's like, all right, my communication is really blocked and I'm just going to be stuck. Or my communication is flourishing and I'm going to use it to communicate and connect and recreate a new life for myself. Very strong messages here. Four of Cups, because Aquarius, you might have this feeling like life is passing me by. There's things that I want to get done and I feel stuck. I feel like I can't have them just yet. But Spirit is saying, hold on there. Do a little inner work. Get yourself untied from all of that worry, all of that anxiety and fear. And you're going to see, Aquarius, that things will actually work out quite well. You know, because Five of Cups and Four of Cups, there is this sort of like dwelling on the past. You know, and not to belittle anything if you've gone through a major challenge, pain, heartache, etc. But there does come a time, Aquarius, when it's time to move on past that. You know, it's time to let go of that and embrace the brand new, amazing possibilities that are on the horizon. So let's get into your energy oracle here. Let's have 3, please, for Aquarius. Oh, my stomach is hungry. Oh my goodness, it just growled at me. The dragon's always hungry. I swear, it's like, it doesn't take long after I eat. I'm like, hungry again. Yes. Yes, yes, I love it. All of this. Okay, Healer of the Ages is coming up, Aquarius, because you do need some big healing in your life. Let me put my pillow behind here because my back is starting to hurt. Oh, yeah. That feels good. All right, so the Healer of the Ages, to me, that is all about your personal healing and growth. And that's very much what you are working on, or should be working on this week, Aquarius. And then we have the Door to Spirit. So to me, that's like, check that out. That's like the freedom. That's the freedom. That's the peace. That's the getting out of that 8 of Swords, stuck in a rut, stuck in the mud, getting it out of there. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we've got Archangel Michael with the first chakra. The root chakra is represented by this. So healing the root chakra, Aquarius, is a very important thing for you to work on this week. Heal that heart chakra. Heal, not the heart, but it looks like the heart because it's red and glowing. Yeah, it reminds me of the heart, but it is the root. The root, though, is your security. You know, it's your base. It's feeling like things are grounded and stable. So if you've been feeling really ungrounded, Aquarius, it's time to get grounded. Michael is also a super protective energy. So if you feel kind of vulnerable, if you feel kind of like scared about things that are happening beyond your control, always call in Archangel Michael. He's very, very helpful at protection and bringing more courage to whatever the situation is. All right, let's get into an affirmation for you from the little dragony fortune cookie cards. Ah, I can't even. Communication is coming up here, Aquarius. Look at that. Yes, this is what it's all about. It's instead of having your communication blocked, it's letting your communication flow. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. So, you know, things have a really good outcome here, Aquarius. You may feel temporarily challenged or blocked. But, I mean, look at this on top of these. The two on top of these at the end. The 8 of Swords and the Magician. It's like negative expression or no expression of communication and of self. Magician is like, we're going to talk all about it. Positive expression of communication. So, wow. That's what it's about. Make your choice. Make your choice, guys. It's all about it. All right, so let's get into our next and our last, because we are down to 2 here. We are down to 2 cards, 2 signs, Gemini or Libra. Which one will it be? Get some sage. Warm today. It's not even really that warm. It's just so humid. Wow. It's definitely. Whew. All right, Libra or Gemini. And it is Libra, so Gemini will be our sign that closes the day. So, Libra, you are up. This is you. And we are just about ready to go into Libra season. Very exciting. Let me just hit the Venus fork here just a little bit. You are ruled by Venus. We'll just clear the cards out. So, yeah, September 22nd will be the beginning of the autumn equinox as the sun moves into the sign of Libra. And that will signify Libra season. Today, particular, the moon and Mercury are both in your sign as well, Libra. So you do have a lot of strength going towards your energy at this point. So let's get a keyword card for you, Libra. Let's see what comes out. Ooh, I like it for Libra because you are the sign of balance. Yin and yang comes up. So, Libra, this is a week of balance in both sides of your personality, both the feminine and the masculine, positive, negative, all of it, coming back and forth, the in and the out breath. Oh, yeah. So, time for balance this week, Libra. If you've been having one part of your life that's out of balance, it's time to bring it back in. So, let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got. And this Libra is for Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. All Libra cross watchers are welcome as well. It's for singles, couples, those in separation. If this does not resonate with you, Libra, check the placements of your personal natal chart because you will get more messages that way as well from these readings. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so so Libra, this could be a week where you're really balancing. Look at that. There's your Emperor. There's your balancing sign is Aries. That's your opposition. That's your, equal opposite there. So you may be really bringing forward your more masculine leadership qualities, taking charge, getting things done, standing in your power, loving yourself, giving to yourself. That is what this energy is about. Mars right now is retrograde in Aries, so it's much more like Venus. When Mars is retrograded, it is much more like Venus. So even though, for a lot of folks that may not feel the greatest, for you, you're going, I'm okay. I can double up my energy here. Might give you time to review some things too. So not bad for you, Libra, because this is going through your relationship house universally is where Mars is. So you're definitely reconsidering your direction and your drive and desires when it comes to your personal relationships. So let's get a clarifier. Why is the Emperor here for Libra? Yes, because you are learning patience, you're learning grounding, you're learning stability. Part of that Mars in retrograde is teaching you this patience, cultivating things, thinking about what you really want to grow, what you really want to build going forward. I like that a lot. All right. In the immediate past, we do have that Two of Pentacles. So Libra, yet again, serious card of balance. Might be juggling things and feeling like, oh, I only have so much time for each part of my life. That's why I think that yin and yang is coming up, because for a lot of my Libras out there, there is this need for balance. There is this need for keeping things stable and not, letting too much of your work life overwhelm, not letting too much of your love life or personal life overwhelm, and just keeping it one day at a time, trying to stay very much in the moment. Yeah, look at that. I mean, to me, the Strength is a balancing card too. It is. It's a card of courage. It's a card of strength, But it's also, look at that, you know, the symbol of spirit is the woman, and the lion is the symbol of our human incarnation, our physical condition. So to me, it's all about balancing, you know, spirit and the physical life, the tangible manifestation and form. Going forward, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So outcome card is very nice. The Jupiter ruled card. It does include Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio in that card, so you may have those signs in your personal chart, or you may know people that do. It is also ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter just went direct recently. So I'm telling you, Libra, that's a very positive feeling card. It's, you know, things starting to move forward in your favor, even if they've been in a holding pattern for a while, even if they've been kind of stuck and stagnant feeling, things are starting to move ahead. But it might take a little waiting. Not gonna lie, because we do have that Mars in retro, and it is squaring Saturn, so the Hanged Man is there. This is definitely about one cycle coming to an end, and the next one getting ready to begin. So, you know, you may feel a little bit in limbo here, Libra. There is definitely a hurry up and wait pattern, and it's not just for you, it's for everybody. So be patient with yourself. The Hanged Man is all about doing some inner work, letting go of unhealthy pride, ego, or elements of the personality, and really coming to a stronger, more heightened sense of awareness and enlightenment. So the Nine of Cups is on the bottom here of the Rider-Waite, which is all about our wish fulfillment. And look, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is another patient energy, just like that Seven of Pentacles. So to me, Libra, this is you working steadily, strongly, focused, right? Yeah, Venus right now, your ruling planet is in Leo, so there's that Leo dynamic as well. But to me, this is like, you know, you not giving up, right? It's really about cultivating things so that you get the good outcome. Let's go ahead and pull 3 energy oracle cards, please, for Libra. Yes. Oh, I like all of these. So Magician and the Mirror, right? So this is really your personal power. And I like that it's the duality again. You know, it's the balance. Again, for you, Libra. Balance, I mean, that's part of you so strongly. But this week in particular, that is coming up. Rest and rejuvenation, very important not to burn the candle at both ends or burn yourself out, because I do get the sense that you are working quite a bit on a lot of things. So give yourself a break, give yourself time. And we also have the woman holding a heart. So this to me feels very Queen of Cups, right? It's very like strongly emotional, wanting to make wise decisions in love, maybe not revealing every single thing you're feeling in a love relationship right now, Libra. But that's okay. Take your time. Take your time. There's definitely a time-taking energy here. So let's get an affirmation for my Libras. Ooh, luck is on your side. And I felt that with that Wheel of Fortune energy. So a sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Again, excellent time for networking. So communication is favored, sharing ideas, you know, letting things move ahead for you. So very, very nice, Libra. All right, so let's see what we've got for our Geminis. Gemini is going to be our last sign that we're reading for of the day. It's funny. Yeah, our Geminis were very, very patient. And there we are. There they are. And oh, you're welcome, Magician. You're very welcome. All right, so let's just do a little bit more of our tuning fork for our last reading. Ooh, feels good. All right, Gemini. What have we got for you, my Gemmy Gems? Oh, gems. All right, so Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. And Gemini cross watchers out there as well, of course. Let's see what we've got for you. This is for singles, couples, those in separation, whatever your love situation may be. If this doesn't resonate with you, please do check the placements on your personal natal chart, because those may speak to you deeper. Okay, Gemini, so your card this week is family. Family is the dynamic that is impacting, affecting, or part of your romantic or love life this week. Hopefully that's a good thing. It's not one of those difficult things, because family can be a little bit funny that way, right? All right, Gemini, let's see what we've got for you in the tarot, please, Spirit. Oh my goodness, what's going on this week for my Geminis? I like that. That's a nice energy in the center there with the Knight of Pentacles. So slow and steady wins the race here, Gemini. You actually might be taking love a lot slower than you're used to, or really working to build something. Or you may be working with somebody who moves a lot slower than you may want them to, and you may be going, okay, when is this ever going to happen? But that Knight of Pentacles is very methodical, likes to plan, wants to make sure he gets there. It's a little bit like that Capricorn card, you know, where they make sure that they've got the provisions. It's like, I'm going to take the journey, but I'm not going to, like, crap out at the end and not make it. The Knight of Pentacles has the best success rate of all the knights of actually getting to the destination. So even though he can be slow, even though he may take his time, he will get there. So Gemini, if you're dealing with somebody that's kind of like, you know, they're just so slow, it's like, just give them a little time. Give them a little time. And if you're slow, honor that. You know, that's fine if you want to take your time, if you don't want to be rushed. That's totally, totally fine right now. So let's see what's clarifying. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here for Gemini? The Fool card, because right now, Gemini, it's all about trust. It's all about taking the leap of faith. Maybe Spirit wants you to slow down a little bit, think things over a little bit more, etc. So that's what it's all about. This is why that Knight of Pentacles is there, because it is teaching you to have trust, to have faith in the process, not overthink it, all of that. So coming from the past, we have the Queen of Wands. That is what you're coming into this energy with. So very strong Leo energy. Venus is in Leo right now, so you're definitely feeling that passion, that generosity. It's like you're just like, I just want to give to this person. I want to be nice to them. I want to have fun with them. I want to have adventures and all that kind of stuff. Do creative projects. All that's coming up in your mind. Page of Cups, yes, because Gemini, you want to make the romantic gesture. You want to, you know, pick up the phone and say, hey, what you doing? I'm thinking about you. This is very much where you are. Very, very romantic energy that you're coming from. The Seven of Cups, though, is really saying you may have a lot of options. Wouldn't surprise me, because Gemini, you are kind of a sign of options, right? Now the Seven of Cups, you know, it's like that's one of those things, because, you know, it's like some of these cups have really nice stuff in them and some of them don't. So it's like you do need to take some time and just go through it and see where you want to go, where you want to put your energy, because the Seven of Cups presents a lot of options, which isn't bad, but it can also be kind of confusing, which does take some time. So let's get a clarifier. See if we can clarify why the Seven of Cups is here and how to handle that. Yeah. So, Gemini, you may be dealing with a Pisces, or you may be may have some Pisces on your chart, or you may be feeling this from whoever it is, or from whoever's it is. If you have more than one person you may be interested in, because both of these have a Pisces energy. Both of them can be prone to confusion, cloudiness, things not moving ahead in a linear, direct fashion, which isn't surprising because we do have Mars in retrograde. Almost nothing's moving forward in a direct fashion right now. But the Hanged Man is definitely ruled by Neptune, Pisces energy. So to me, it really shows that you can't overthink it. It doesn't work when you try to think of it in traditional or logical terms. It's best to use your intuition. But right now, I would say this week, don't take too much strong, bold action because things are still in flux. Things are still in motion. Look at that. Moon card underneath. That just confirms it even more. Another Pisces energy card. You're dealing with a lot of potential confusion. It's also very romantic. It can be very sweet. If you get the opposite side of that, then it's wonderful. But for a lot of you, you are feeling that sort of like, I can't figure this out. There's so much, people are being vague. They're not being, just crystal clear with their communication. And you're kind of sick of it. Look at the Queen of Swords. So Gemini, you do run the risk that if people don't start getting very clear with you about their intentions, desires, what they want, what they don't want, you are just like, I'm ready to cut this out of my life. You may just say, I'm done with that. It's too much drama for me. I'm done. We will see. Time will tell here, Gemini. Time will tell. So let's get some energy oracle cards on this spread. 3, please, for our Geminis. Yes, Angel of Strength. So you may feel that your strength is being tested. You may need to have more courage throughout this. Very similar here, of course, to the Strength card. So again, strong Leo energy. Contract is on the board as well. So to me, this is a card of balance. It can be about actual legal contracts, marriage contracts, divorces, etc., and also hostilities is here. So you might feel a little bit on guard, a little bit feisty, kind of standing your ground about things, not willing to bend too much to somebody else, especially if they're being confusing, especially if they're being vague with you. You're not a fan of that. So let's get an affirmation for you, Gemini. Love life card is coming up, guys. Ooh, so affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. So Gemini, that's an interesting card to get because I definitely felt this, that it's like there's definitely some stuff going on in love that's giving you kind of a headache and some frustration, but it's not forever. It's not going to last forever, and you're going to be making some choices that'll change this, right? You're going to make some decisions here. Yes. All right, Gemini. Wonderful reading for you. So let's see. I think we are all done. We are all wrapped up here. So thank you guys very much as always. Thank you to my amazing moderators, Jacqueline and Amber and Eric. I think he's still here hanging out. So wonderful to see you guys as always. If you have not yet done so, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check us out again next week. Same dragon channel, same dragon time at Friday, 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Yes, Eastern Standard Time. Happy autumn equinox coming up on the 22nd. I will most likely be doing a live stream for that day as well because I do always like to do our seasonal readings for our change of the season. The last one was Lunasa, so here we go, getting ready for autumn. I can't believe it. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening, day, morning, whatever it is where you are. And I will be back to see you again very soon. Take care, y'all.